Yeah, what's the vibes, man?
What's good, man?
I know the narrative's been crazy, man. No,
Yeah.
no more chat for hoop, man. You see, I said I'm good, man. I said I'm good. I'm good. I know the narrative's gonna get crazy. We on a tough stretch. I said I'm straight.
hmm I was like, when I saw it, I said, huh? I was like,
What's been the narrative as of late?
oh, it's nasty. It's
That's
real
what I said. I
nasty.
know it was getting. I know the narrative was getting diabolical.
It was getting nasty, bro. I was fighting for my life in there.
I already know. So I was fighting for my life. I'm crying, dog.
Yeah. It got to the point now. I'm just like, yo, hit me up on February 15th. They all start. I mean, February
Right?
5th. They all start
Like,
dying.
just talk to me when the team's different, huh? Shit.
The team's a little different, dude. We could talk again. But it was a much needed win last night.
Fuck, I
They,
was gonna be nervous if we lost that one, brother.
much needed win last night. But they have a chance to win a couple of these upcoming games. They play solid. We don't need any more injuries, man. We've been getting beat up, man. Crazy.
Did I see somebody else just got hurt?
Greetings and salutations.
What's
Good,
good,
man.
Nap?
It's old era.
Like, chill, man.
Oh, era.
Oh
Oh man,
man.
that's hilarious,
You
man.
gotta watch the gimmick infringement.
Uh-huh.
Look, Lid's gonna be after him in a minute.
um,
Yo, word.
hey, I'm crying.
Yeah, I thought about that like one day. I was like, man, if I try to expand this thing, they might be like, hey, you took our name. Not even thinking of that when I first made it, but whatever. I can make adjustments.
Nah,
Look,
that's good.
just don't try to put addition on it. That's already a group from Boston. That one's
Uh
that
This
one's
boy,
free.
I'm trying to put a digit on it.
huh.
I'm crying.
Um,
Oh man.
hey, hope you had. Hey, you had me here, bro. I would, bro. The last, I'm gonna start at the last 2 minutes before I go through the game. The last two had me jumping, cussing, like, bruh, y'all. The last 2 minutes of that game,
I'm still sick, Nap.
y'all walk. But did I not tell you this at the beginning of the season?
You
That
did say the
game,
second game was gonna be more competitive.
I said it was gonna be. I said it was gonna be a dog fight, but I'm gonna put a pin in that because didn't I tell you this is about the time of the season JJ was gonna find himself,
Yeah, bro, he started cooking at the hoop hall yesterday. Oh, even in that
bro.
game, he
32
won. He won them the game even
in
versus us.
OT.
Well, no, even versus us, he made some big shots in the third quarter. Nap, like
Oh no,
big
no. Oh,
shots.
again, I'm gonna go through the review. But watch this. But remember at the beginning of the season, I said because everybody and all the stuff that I've sent you, Tyron Stokes, Tyron Stokes. He's gonna get to the net. He's gonna be a dud. I'm calling it now. He's
Yeah,
going to be a dud. And you remember what I said about him at the beginning of the year because it's not his talent, it's not his ability.
right, right. His character, I agree.
Like the shit he did at the end of the game was corny.
Yeah,
Like he ran across half court talking about bye and all. Like, bruh, you didn't do anything. You had you know how I always talk about and you and Jay be giving me grief behind it. Even one of the errors when you forgot which era you are. Let us know. Uh,
I know the errors of Jesus.
um, but Stokes had a quiet 30. It
Yeah,
it wasn't and that because you always say give you an example. That's what I mean. by a quiet 30.
No, that's true.
That that's not one of those dominating like JJ's 32 and led to that was not a quiet 30.
Yeah, that was extremely loud. They probably lose that game if JJ don't wake up. You know what I mean?
But now going back to that argument you and I had when it was Jay and everybody else, right? Now does it make sense what I'm talking about when I say you can have a player who has a quiet 30 and then that loud aggressive, like it may not even be 30, it could have been 15, but
Right.
that 15 felt like 40.
It was because it was so impactful. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I told you at the beginning of the season, I said JJ gets because you'll look up and JJ, I have 15, and you're like, when did he do it?
Yeah.
And he did it again in that game against y'all because it was little things. Because the thing with Stokes is, I don't want to say he's a boy amongst men,
But he is.
but the thing about it was, if when you say boy amongst men, and
Or
I'm
men
not talking
amongst
about
boys, whatever.
or
However.
yeah, men amongst boys. I said it
Yeah.
backwards. I'm talking about a G in high school, whether we want to, give him credit or not. Kwame Brown in high school,
Yeah.
Dwight Howard in high school, J.R.
Straight
Smith.
dominating.
Like there was no mistaking. Oh, you one of them. But when he's unless he's on a fast break or it's an apparent size, this distinction, he blends in with the crowd. Because there was a couple times where 22, you know, discouraged him or made him redirect. It wasn't unless he was going straight downhill,
Yeah.
and it was a couple of times the refs bailed him out.
I agree.
So, but in that 2 minutes, bro, because y'all was down 11.
But I don't know how we came back, bro. That's why I said it was bad coaching to me on both sides because we could have won the game, but then we shouldn't even been back in the game in my opinion.
No, no. So this is where remember how over the last couple, like last 3-4 games, I've been talking about robotic, right? This
Yep.
game felt less robotic because when it came down to certain things, because there were those where, okay, I'm going through the motion. I got to get here. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. I got to do that. There were times because who was it? Number 4, Stokes goes for a steal, and he instead because he was coming, and Stokes jumps the passing lane, and he does something subtle instead of him, you know, just going direct for the reach behind still is there. He veers down at an angle, and he's aware of who's in the corner on the baseline. Makes the wraparound pass, the wraparound bounce, and Buddy screwed the pooch.
Yeah.
But I will give him credit because he stayed with the play and gets the and one. Get plays like that change the momentum of the game because every
Nah,
time
bro. What was you thinking when you came out of the timeout and you seen us have three niggas on the bottom side of the stack, bro?
you talking about that last 2 minute or that very very last,
Yeah, the last play.
that didn't bother me. It was the lack of communication on how when the ball got inbound,
Everybody just ran with Stokes, huh?
everybody went.
Well, one of the guys, the tall 6'10" dude, Gene,
Mhm.
they told Gene to stay with Stokes along with 22 Josiah because they were trying to
Uh,
double Stokes,
okay, so
and I
I
didn't
can't
like
even
I
be
didn't
mad
like
at them.
I didn't like that either because You have to have like real deal dudes who are athletic to stay with somebody like that. Like you see
Correct.
when Stokes broke away, 22 was there, but the other dude got lost. Gene, he got lost. He couldn't even, he was just gone. And then our shorter guard, I don't know, Nap. I just thought basketball one-on-one when it's that late, nothing's supposed to get behind you, right? Isn't that basketball
Not that,
one-on-one?
that's basketball 101.
That's why
But
I
the
thought if anything, the guy should have been on the top half of the stack, not the bottom. And
yeah,
the, and they were saying like, well, we were scared about them rolling the ball. Okay, we'll put one guy up 3/4 and four guys at half court then.
I don't hell, I don't even care about them rolling the ball. You know
Right?
why?
Because it's still in front of us, huh?
Well, because I'm gonna tell you, as a ball player, you know, like I know, as soon as somebody does that little jab fake,
You're going to pick it up. Right. That's true, though. That's true.
like this, we
That's
play the
hella true.
game, we
Nigga
know
do
the
that
game, we
little
understand the
step, you
game.
get scared.
As a guard, we not having one of these. Hey, you're gonna get behind me practices again. Meet me where I'm
And
at.
for y'all that don't know, my high school team we played the number one player in the country. This is our second time, and last time we lost by 8 or 9, or this time we lost by 2 in a heartbreaking buzzer beater.
It should have went to overtime.
It should have. I'm gonna post it just so you guys can see, but it's like, man, we literally should have. At least I think we would have won in OT because of momentum. Now, if I'm
Well,
wrong, I'm wrong.
no,
But
no, no. Hope you're not, because you took their coaching staff was arguing.
oh, I didn't even see that. The camera was showing that. I didn't even see that.
Hoop, when I tell you I have sources and I see everything.
Napping his sources.
no,
Come on, man.
Hey,
no, error. But you think I'm playing? Ask Hoop everything that I've
Hey,
told him.
Nap, look at
it happened.
look at that video, man. New air. As soon as you see the video, you'll see 3 niggas. The beach is going the other way. You see, there's 3 niggas on the bottom side of the stack. That's what killed me, bro.
No.
Like, pause it when it first starts. You see, there's 3 dudes on the bottom. Like, we should be on the top side because beach is going the other way. Now watch the whole video. That's how we
No,
lose, New
but
air.
Hoop, but Hoop. This is
You're
the
gonna
part.
be sick, New air. That's how
But
we
Hoop,
lose.
the thing that bothered isn't y'all being on the bottom half of the stack, because you can still
Wow.
because as a coach, do you want me to tell you what I see with that being on the top half of the stack? Disguise, I'm disguising what I do, because at that point I'm sending the middle person in the stack to our basket, or to our defensive basket. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now you're looking for where. That's why, because when
And you see, Nap, the guy that's safety's always supposed to be what? The last guy, right?
the last guy,
Look at our safety, Nap. He's up two facing our basket. He's supposed to be back. He's up. That's why I was like, it was too
but
much confusion. I don't know what Rylan and Coach, like, it was just too much confusion last second. I don't,
but
like,
watch this. Even if you were on the top, do you want me? I'm gonna tell you how I would have played that. Even with having them on the backside of the stack, right?
yeah.
What I do, because do you know
So
who's
it was
sending
a
the either?
tie game when this happened?
Yes, New
Yes.
Era. Tie fucking game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, New Era. That's all I'm like, I just don't get what,
No,
I
hold
don't
on,
get
new
the
era.
thinking, man.
Even before that, if you listen to the announcer when they come back on, it's 6.7 seconds left on the clock. The announcer starts calling it like it's overtime, and they had to correct him.
Wow.
This is how, they were down 11 with about 4 or 5 minutes to go.
Y'all brought it all the way back and tied it.
Now, mind you, this is the number one team in Washington with the number one
Hey, New
player,
Era.
and
Nap, everybody in there was beefing when he said that too. You know that?
yeah.
When like the people in the gym, and all you heard was loud, like, well, huh? The fuck is this guy talking about? Like, it was hella grumblings, and then, but he tried to play it off like, oh, I was just talking. Like, he tried to play it off like he knew Beach was gonna
Going to
win.
overtime.
No,
Oh,
dude, right?
Because here's
damn.
the thing. Oh, here's how I would have played that. I'm sending the top or the middle person on a full on sprint. And the reason I'm saying that is now,
To protect the rim, or are you saying like up?
Yeah, why was everybody up?
no. So I get what they were trying to do. They were
That's the
trying.
only thing I don't get. The
So
new era, like we should have had dudes on the top side, not the bottom, bro. I didn't get that part.
I'm explain
Go ahead,
because
Nat. My
again,
bad. I didn't mean to
I
cut
see,
you off.
no, you're good. I see the perspective of both. But
Uh-huh.
if I'm going to play the way that you played that, I'm sending the top or the middle person on a full on sprint because if I'm playing top side like they were, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm, I'm trying to discourage the front pass for the ball handlers to be able to get a clear heave or to be able to make their way down in 6.7 seconds. That's three dribbles.
Yeah, I think that was one thing that they were scared for like
They
Tyron to
were
get the
scared.
ball and get ahead of Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch this. So if I'm gonna play that, the way I'm playing that is the top or the middle person. As soon as the ball is inbounded, I make a sprint towards the basket we're defending for this reason and this reason alone. Because now you see a person making a beeline for it. What that does is now with them running with their hands up, it makes that pass that much more difficult because if you have somebody sprinting down there, that ball gets intercepted that JJ throws. You see what I'm saying? That pass never makes it through. But if you play bottom half, do you want me to tell you what happens? You give up the three. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, my bad, Nap. I was sending
Oh
a
no,
message,
I thought
but
it was
no,
me.
yeah, no, you good. No,
So you were in a
I do hear what you're saying on that though. Like
you're
I
in a
do hear what
lose
you're
lose
saying on that.
situation because if you played it the back half, now you're essentially giving up the potential three.
Yeah, and
Because,
Yeah.
Tyron plays with a head of steam that's damn near unguardable with these. You know what I mean? This kid's scared to step in his way because he really is a man.
but now do you see again? I understood what they were trying to do. I just wouldn't have executed it that way. I would have
Yeah,
taken
Yeah.
one of the three and put him on a full on sprint because let's say the play still breaks down the way it does. If you had if you have 22 sprinting down there towards the corner or just to get back,
I'm wondering everybody what's
By
going
the
on.
time
hold on.
I'm
JJ
back
gets
on
that
stage.
ball, by the time JJ gets that ball and makes the outlet pass, 22 is there to intercept.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You see it, Nap. Though JJ and KJ, they seen everybody run to the front court. They was so open. You see, they just bailed it out to the half court. They was like, oh shit, we're both naked. They could have threw the ball to KJ realistically.
Yeah, they could, but this is where
You
and
seen
this,
when KJ caught it. You seen no one was in the back court, Nap. It was you knew the game was over. All five motherfuckers was behind half court. It was no way we was catching up.
so but Hoop, that's why I sent you the message. Like y'all hadn't. I don't even think y'all made. If you look at the message I sent you, I don't even think y'all had made it to the locker room yet.
Bro, we actually y'all hadn't even made it to the bro to
Because
lose.
this is one of those games. Not to cut you off, Hoop.
No, you
That
good. You good.
I could. That's why I sent the message in real time because there's no
Nav said,
there's
"Nigga, I'm pissed. I'll talk to you later. I'll give you the report later. I'm pissed.
bro,
I'm weak."
but there's no way I can't I can't. This is that Coach Carter or Sunset Park moment. You
Yeah,
did everything right and it still went wrong.
and it
I can't.
still went wrong,
I
bro.
can't. I can't.
And see, they're
What?
they're cool because they're like, this is 2 of 5. We're going to see Beach and Metro. That'll be the third matchup. Districts will be fourth, and in state. So they're feeling good.
So watch this because I sent you something on TikTok. They had this is literally how it was said. The number one player, the number one team, and the number one freshman in the state of Washington went up against the number two team.
Mm.
So they have you guys as the number two team in the state of Washington.
And then with the number 3 team, we played them today, Eastside Catholic.
So this is where
You
this
think
game,
we could beat them, Nap, realistically?
yes. If the kids don't have an emotional letdown and
Yeah.
coaches don't get in their way,
Right. And Coach Kerr said that yesterday too. He said um, he feels like they've been getting results from taking the chill approach. Because Coach Kerr is usually like be pressing motherfuckers, but he's been chill with this group because he feels like they'll get rattled. So he was like, "We're getting ready to turn the heat up, but right now, let's the common, the common
to
demeanor
come
is
before
kind
the
of
start,
help.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of helped because I've never seen Coach Kerr. He's usually pressing niggas lines, but I think he's adjusting to the kids. I think like playoffs is he's gonna turn up a little bit. I just hope they're not startled
No, but so no, what
because
he
he's a
has to
crazy nigga, and you trying to take the chill approach, and then what playoffs you finna just go back to who you
Uh-huh.
are. Some of the kids gonna be
They're gonna be
you
like,
can
huh?
you can't go from you you can't go from zero to goddamn Bobby Knight.
right. No, this is what he said, Nat. He said we are going to continue with the calm, positive, and supportive tone for one more week at least. We are getting decent results from this tone. Please do your best during this stressful time to maintain this tone and spirit. I know it's not always easy. Trust me, I know. But this is my directive and desired approach. I always say I'm poor at communicating this. I'm putting my effort to be better at this.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, then playoffs, you gonna be pressing niggas for what?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I'm meeting
Luckily,
in
we
the
do got
middle.
some. Luckily, we got some older dudes on the team, but them sophomores, that's what scares me because they're fragile. Even though they're talented, they're fragile from the coaching. Because you know how young guys are; they listen to the tone, not the message.
Yeah.
But this is why I say you have to know the player, because where I can't, I, I can go to you who be like, "Fuck are you doing?" And you're gonna lock in. May have to go to Jehovah and with a whole different approach, and that's the difference with your sophomore group. But you have to the medium is talking to them, because now they feel like they're being talked to and not talked at. Because I told you at the beginning of the season, that first one, the coaches played, whether they want to admit it or not, they coached like they were coaching. They went from, hey, we're not getting blown out, to, hey, we showed we can hang with them, to, hey, let's just not get embarrassed. This one, y'all coached like this was game 7.
Hey,
It,
Nap, I know you was watching that bench like, damn, niggas is over there locked in. Huh?
bruh, I was crying
It looked like a
because
college bench when all the coaches are coaching.
no, but I looked at 3 coaches. The y'all short coach.
Lee, he does the he
uh,
does the he does the blobs. I mean, he does all the baseline out of bounds.
yeah. So I look at him, you, and Coach Kerr. I looked at y'all all game and how y'all's demeanor was. So because what nobody's paying attention to, y'all forced Beach into back-to-back timeouts in the fourth quarter.
I didn't even notice that. I forgot. They sure did call him.
Go go look at go look at think it's like with around the 4 or 5 minute mark.
I should have.
Y'all,
How far is? Oh no, Boston. How far is Boston from you, New Air? It's a minute. I don't know how
is
far.
is
Because
New
that's what.
Era talking?
Oh no, he's in the listener. My bad. Because they played at the Hoop Hall in Boston. I was gonna say I should have told New Air. He could have. I don't know if it's far or not. Boston from PA.
Yes.
But nah, that. Yeah, man. My boy DJ Jules was good, man. Early morning. Let's see.
But yeah, bruh, when I say I was legitimately pissed, because
Trust me,
they're
now I know, bro. I know this nigga. I know this nigga shit.
and tell coach I need my coaching stipend because bruh, I was bruh, I was mad for y'all
I said I don't want to talk to nobody. I was sick, bro.
because y'all did the only thing that and it pisses me off. They gave Beach that bull. So go back to the second half. What was the call? The end of the first half because y'all went up two
Oh yeah, they gave
or
they
three.
gave they gave Micah Illy that and one, bro, on the offensive rebound.
What was that? Was the call?
They called a foul, yeah, bro. That's why Coach Kerr was livid, bro.
No,
Like
I seen him going off,
he was
but
livid.
I'm thinking he's going off because where was the foul?
No, that's why he was going off because there was no foul. Like if anything, he got the bucket, but you just wanted to give him the foul. You know what I mean? It's yeah, bro. That was a crazy play, man. Mustafa,
Because
go ahead. I see you with your hand up, bro.
I'm very confused, okay, on like the all-star format. Like what is the all-star format? I'm confused.
Talk to him, Nat. You know it.
oh wait,
The
what are we
all
talking?
He said
like
the All
all-star
Star
format.
format.
I'm confused.
No, go ahead and enlighten me. Who?
No, I'm saying, isn't it like it's what the was it two world teams and then a
Oh,
USA team?
you're talking about
He's talking about the
professional.
NBA. He's talking about the
Yeah,
NBA.
that's why I
Yeah, yeah,
was like, hold,
Oh, you thought
yeah,
he was
um,
talking high school, and Nat was like, I don't know.
yeah.
hold on. Maybe
No,
you gonna tell me something. So
he's talking NBA. He want to know how they're doing it.
no,
Yeah.
they decided to do USA versus the world. They
Okay.
announced this earlier. So now whatever the teams are gonna be, is gonna be USA versus the world.
Okay. And who are the
Are they
starters going to be?
are
Is
they
it two
doing two?
starters?
Are they doing two world teams, Nat, or is it just
Uh
one?
I don't that I don't know.
Let me look right now.
But I think it might be four because I remember seeing unless that was just for TV because Vince Carter is one of the coaches if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at it right now. I'm gonna look at it right now, Mustafa, because we all confused.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
sure. Is your offhand?
yeah, so to be three teams, Mustafa, two USA teams. Oh, that's what it is. Two USA teams, one world. It'll be 8 players each team.
So two starters, right? Or like how many starters can be? Confused on that.
Huh?
Starters, like how
What
many starters?
like how they're doing it?
Yeah. Like who's gonna be a starter and stuff.
Yeah,
Confused on that.
that's I'm gonna try to find out how they're doing that because I don't know how they're.
Is there like two team captains or like I don't know.
Yeah, and then yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna definitely try to find that out how they're doing it.
If there's two team captains, it basically has to be number one has to be Steph Curry. That's one captain. And then the other one should be I don't know who the other one be.
Let me see.
World is gonna be like probably Luca. Luca's one team captain. Another one probably would be Jokic.
Jokic, is he even gonna be playing? Isn't he hurt?
I don't know. I think Luca's guaranteed to be a captain.
Mm. Mustafa, how you feel about your Wolves, man?
They're good. They're chilling. We're chilling right now. I'm confident.
hmm
How the Lakers?
Man, it was good to get off the snide last night, but we're in a funk right now, man.
Yeah.
We just we need some better pieces that can help us play the way we want to play. I know that's the problem. Like we can't play the way we want to play consistently because we don't have the players. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Yeah.
you're gonna have those outlooks where you'll look good, but when you see us versus teams that are 500 or better, where you need that level of defenders, and it'll get exposed. So,
Yeah.
um, shit. Until the trade deadline, it's gonna be yin and yang. It's gonna be like a seesaw for us, bro. I'm gonna
I
be a
just thought,
realist,
yeah.
man.
I just hope my GM just cooks something up because I really want Ayo Sumo and Kobe White, like both of them on my team. I just want them both because like they could like make or they can. Ayo Sumo, he can make the bench stronger, and Kobe White can be the point guard. If we could
DJ
like,
said we just gotta tread water till AR come back. Now I hear you. I hear you. I'm just,
if we could fleece the Bulls, if we could fleece the Bulls properly, then yeah, we could make it work.
I'm just looking at the defensive side of it, man. But no, we definitely need AR for surely. The defensive side of it. I'm always have my questions because I know that helps
Yeah.
with a lot of our problems. So
I think you want Keon Ellis. Would he help?
I don't want to give him up for a first round pick, Mustafa. You know what I mean? Like he would help, but I just don't want to give him up for a first.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, he would help. Like, but I don't know. I'm hearing Herb Jones is back but I don't know. That might just be talk, man.
DeJounte Murray used to be. I miss DeJounte Murray. Like what? I miss DeJounte Murray so much.
Yeah, he should be coming back soon, man.
I want to see him so badly. He used to be like he'd be so good. Like I don't know, he got injured.
My bad, Ryan. I thought I accepted you, Ryan. My bad.
Wait, they're gonna do the All Star voting right now. It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. They're gonna do the All Star voting.
You said what?
They're gonna do the All Star voting in 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's gonna be on NBC Peacock right now.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
So who you like, bro?
Yeah.
I've had like I've gone back and it's little things, like little mistakes, but that game. Go back and watch just the fourth quarter of that game. Be look, the only look, and it's funny because Maul. If you go look at Maul's face, Maul is still in this.
I see the bro. He was looking down at our bench. He was sick because he didn't know what was happening.
Well, not just that. Maul has this look on his face because he wants to take over because everybody's panicking and kind of fighting amongst each other.
Yeah,
But but he's still trying to be respectful of who is sitting at the head of the table.
that's true.
So and it's funny to see because the other thing is I know he's looking down there at you like nigga, what is y'all on?
Come on, man. That's why I can't wait to get back head coaching. And I know Maul's, been a head coach of, AAU, but I go when you're in that head coaching mode, bro, it's hard to turn it off. And Maul's, he's a head coach, but the guy that he's assisting, you know what I mean, was his coach, and he's got 9 championships. So it's like you got to really just sit there and, you know what I mean?
I mean, but it's twofold because it's funny that you and Ma are in the same place because you're both the right hand to somebody you played for.
That's real. That's real.
And the crazy part about it is, and this is why I say that for as much as Tyron gets the accolades and all that's JJ's team. And I said this when I said this at the beginning of the season, and everybody looked at me crazy.
Yeah.
I said, no, this is JJ's team. This team goes as JJ goes. Do you remember the Christmas tournament when they got it? That one game they got embarrassed and didn't have no answers.
And JJ just turned it on.
This is and this is what's gonna be the. I'm gonna tell you what. Do you want me to tell you how game 3 goes?
How what?
How game 3 goes?
Gabe Vincent?
No, game 3
Oh,
of you
yeah.
of y'all on beach.
Well, talk to me real quick because I got to ask Ryan a question.
So this is gonna be for as impactful as Tyron 22 and some of the bigs are gonna be. this is going to come down to guards because now you're at a point in the season. We almost like how we look at the second half of NBA and college seasons. Once it gets towards turning in playoff time, they're no longer freshmen or rookies.
That's real.
JJ has turned into JJ picks his spots now, and when the team isn't when Tyron's not doing what he needs to do, JJ takes over.
Yeah.
Um, but this is really gonna come down to JJ and Peyton
Nah, that's real.
because you
Peyton
saw
getting the foul trouble through his rhythm off.
because you saw glimpses of it in this matchup
Yeah.
because he's the only other one that kind of has a similar pressure to what JJ has on
Hmm.
of you come from this pedigree and it's been it's been underwhelming and I think when Coach Kerr said that shit about the shoes of hey there's on why look they got coach got the shoes because they been there. Beach got three players that was over there or not Beach Eastside Catholic got
Yeah.
three players. So now he's starting to turn the right screws with the right players
Hmm.
to get to get. And I think Peyton, tell me this, and then we can go to Ryan, and then after you close the space or whatever, we can wrap. Uh, what like with certain players? How did they feel like Peyton? How did he feel after the game? Like, damn, if I wouldn't have been in foul trouble, because him and JJ were having a chess match. If you go back and you watch that game,
Yeah, no, we'll go. The kids, I mean, you know how I go. They was just the kids in the mind frame. They felt good because shit, we was right there. That's what I'm saying. Nobody was like fuck, like you know what I mean. We could have won the game. They was, I think they're more into like shit, we're right there, and that's the mind frame of the coaches. So I feel like they're taking that on. We're gonna get closer every game.
so it was like, okay, we're buying in. Yeah, we lost the game, but the coaches saw what they needed to see from the players,
Yeah,
and the players are getting the reassurance from the coaches. Like,
right, right.
okay, Coach Kerr ain't in there, Bobby Knight, and
Yeah.
so it balanced out.
Nah,
Okay,
that's real. Ryan, man,
What's up, Hoop?
talk to me, Ryan. I know you always gonna tell me the real. What you see from my Lakers, man?
From your Lakers?
Come on,
Uh,
man.
I mean,
Be honest, Ryan.
they miss AR a lot, no doubt, bro.
That's what my boy
That's
DJ Jewel said too. He said we need to hold out to the trade deadline. Well, not
yeah,
not get nobody, but till we get AR back.
that's a
But
big one. They definitely miss him.
but defensively though, Ryan, when you play those better teams, like your falls start, they're always gonna show.
Well, I was gonna say the big thing. I think. I mean, here's the thing, Hoop. You know this about the whole season. You go through spurts where you play a lot of games and a lot of days and guys just get tired, man. I mean, like
True. That's true.
that's just how it is. Like having the Lakers play 5 games in like 8 days or something like that. Like
Yeah, it is something crazy. Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's part of it, man. Like it's just that's also just general fatigue. I mean, look that LeBron's older. You have Luca, who's I mean Luca's a great player. He is. Especially as an offensive player. He's fantastic. So it's just I think there's just part of it too. Like general fatigue is a real thing in the NBA during the regular season. So you're gonna get these games where guys aren't shooting as well, the defense isn't as good, and it's just like that's just kind of you got to roll with the punches on that. I think they do have to make a move, some type of move at the deadline if they want to be serious. Now, look, they're going to make
What do you think
they'll
that move is, Ryan?
I just
In in your
I've been
in
saying
your opinion, Ryan, you
so
don't got to think from a Lake.
so
In your opinion,
so I get, bro. I had somebody at my restaurant. We got Rui's sake in from my restaurant, and I'm like, bro, he's not
okay,
gonna.
salute, Ryan. That's big time.
But I'm like, he's not gonna be here past the trade deadline. I don't think so. I don't think so, though.
Trying to
I'm being
manipulate
serious.
Rui into popping up, huh?
I'm just being serious though. I just don't think he's going to be your best. He's a good player. He's a good young player. He's just, if the Lakers are trying to, again, I don't know what their mind frame is around, like, are they just going to say, look, we're going to stand pat with what we have and we're just going to go into next season with a bunch of cap space. We still have a first round pick. We still have, and then you have more, like there's more options for you to do things at the start of the year. Or they're saying, well, no, we're not wasting this potential season when we have Lucas still healthy and we have LeBron healthy and we have, Austin who's going to come back. Are they going to say, okay, cool. Are we going to trade Rui for like Andrew Wiggins? Are we going to trade I don't, and does Andrew Wiggins like move the needle enough? Like, I don't know. I just don't know about that. Like, that's the
Like
hard part for me.
he moves. I just don't know if I feel like Andrew Wiggins is worth the first round pick either, Ryan.
And again,
I was telling Nap that because, well, no, Mustafa, he was on here. He asked about Keon, and I was just like, I just don't know if some of these guys are worth the first round pick. I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong, Ryan, but
Keon to me at least is he's a younger player. So when you're giving up a first round pick for a younger player, at least there's potential room for growth. But there's no more room for growth for Andrew Wiggins is who Andrew Wiggins is. He's a really solid player. He's a guy who on a championship team, he's probably your third or fourth option. And but he's a guy who can deliver potential second option type scoring and if he's really on, you know what I'm saying? So but I don't know if I agree with you. I don't know if that's worth a first rounder. I just don't that's a tough sell for me. And I don't, again, I think the bigger question is what happens next season if we know that they're going to re-sign Austin. We know that. So, okay, so he gets signed for whatever his deal is going to be. What is the remainder of what the Lakers do? Like, is LeBron going to come back for another year? I think that's number one big question. And number two
yeah.
is,
And how much is Braun going to come
and
back
how
for if he
much is he
does?
going to come back for? Yeah, exactly. Does he just do like a 1-and-1 where he comes back for 1 year and then the next year is like a player option and he can choose to retire or not or something, or is it team option? I don't know. But then cool, you resign Reeves and then you still have money left. So let's just say you resign Braun to a teamer friendlier deal. What is the other move you make to make the Lakers better? I don't know we don't know 100% who's out on the trade market right
I'm
now.
guessing a big. I don't think DeAndre Ayton's going to be here.
No, I don't think so either.
We definitely need to address a wing player and a big man. But
And
you're
that's
right. Braun's first, though. You're right. We gotta see what he's doing first. Agreed.
because he's not going to go up. He's not going to just retire. He's going
Yeah.
to he'll have a whole year where he's going to get the Kobe treatment. I mean, that's
Everybody's
just,
gonna know when Braun's retiring. He's
yeah,
gonna announce it before. It's not gonna
yeah.
be like a.
No, I agree with you. So I think that's the hard part with this current team right now. And yeah, man. I mean, look, the NBA season is 82 games long. It's a really long grind for a season. And there's different points in a season, right? Look, I wrote the Clippers off at 6-21. I'm like, there's no way this team's doing shit. This team should sell. This team's terrible. They're being coached horribly. And then they win 11 of their next 13 games. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess they're looking better now. But do you know what I'm saying though? Is
Yeah.
every point in a season, there's different things that happen to different teams. And it's
Even OKC had a low.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that all of these teams going to go through things where guys get hurt, the schedule gets really brutal. What's it called? Guys get traded and guys get brought in, and I mean, bro, who would have thought Trae Young would get traded for a bag of potato chips? I mean,
I
that's
did.
pretty much what he got traded for. He got traded for nothing. He got traded because they want to offer his
Is it
contract.
true that Ja Morant's value is lower than Trey's?
Yeah, they're about. This is what I remember. We had this argument at the beginning of the year, and I
Yeah.
said Lamelo, Trey, and Ja all in the same boat.
And I would take LaMelo over all three right now, only because he's younger.
Younger
Um,
and younger, and he's 6'8",
yeah,
6'7", 6'8".
I could see that.
LaMelo, to me, the big thing with LaMelo is he's just never played. He's only played more than 70 games in a season once. That's my main issue with him. He's not been healthy a majority of his career. He's really, if he can stay on the court consistently, he's a great offensive player. He's not very good defensively, but he's a great offensive player.
He's better than Luca defensively, and that's not a shot, Hoop, because Lamelo will at least with he when he decides to play defense, he gets in the passing lanes, he blocks shots, and he's a hindrance in the passing lane.
I won't
So,
lie though, man. I've actually liked what Charlotte has done overall, like with their whole team. I think that they actually have pieces now. Like they actually have some guys like Knipple, really good young piece. If you want to keep LaMelo, Brandon Miller's a really good piece. I don't know if they're going to hold on to, what's his name? Miles? Is that who I'm thinking about? But I like a lot of the guys that they have. Like they're younger guys that can get better together. But again, the key thing is LaMelo again just needs to show he can play more than 50 games in a season, like consistently. Like right now, again, he's not even reaching 60 games most seasons. So it's like that's my big issue with LaMelo at this point. But if he can stay on the court, he's really, really talented. But I just, we've seen it we saw it with AD this year. AD looked great when he was on the court. He just can't stay healthy. Like that's the
no,
issue.
so with AD, right? He didn't get the trade that he wanted to the destination he wanted. Now all of a sudden, and it's remnants. Excuse me.
Wait, what's
Right.
the destination he wanted?
He wanted to either go back to LA or there were talks of Chicago and Atlanta.
Mm.
He would have done great on Atlanta, I think. I think he actually would have been really good with the Hawks because they have a good little defensive core, and with him being like the go-to guy, I think would have been great. But again, he just can't stay healthy. Like that's
But
just
here's the thing, and I've always said this: AD will be beneficial when it's beneficial. Because when he first got to Dallas and he thought he was going to get the extension, because all of this is about the extension. Because he didn't get to where he wanted to go, and Dallas wouldn't give him the extension that he wants. Now all of a sudden, you see how it's slowly unfolding. Because Dallas said, you know what? We want to see what you, Kai, and Coop look like. We want to see this because everybody's saying, hey, we don't know where we don't know what this looks like, and before we just fully blow everything up, because in all the trade packages, they weren't getting anything. What does a 2037 first round pick do? Nothing.
well. And here's the problem. And again, the problem the point is too is that this was the Clippers talks too. Everyone's like, well, they should trade Zubac to Atlanta. I'm like, but you realize that if you trade a player like let's just say AD or Zoo or whatever, a good player, right? You trade them to a team that theoretically gets better with said player. The first round picks don't mean anything anymore because those guys are going to be picking late 20s. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean it like you want to if you're going to trade guys like a Zoo or an AD or whatever, or like these players that are like very solid cornerstone players, you got to trade them to teams that are theoretically not going to be good because then those picks at least will mean something. But like, a 23rd or 24th round pick in the draft is like, I mean, bro, you're almost picking towards the end of the beginning of the second round. Like it's not like an impact player is always going to be there. So to me, I'm like, I don't,
Nap those starters is in the jumbotron, the East and West starters. I just seen it.
yeah, and I agree with all this. I mean, Jokic is not even going to play though, right?
Jokic and or Wemby may not play because remember, Wemby just had that knee to knee with Giannis,
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know if either of those guys are going to play. I
and
mean,
he
that's
was
just
also on the minutes restriction. But Ryan, you know, this is whether they play or not isn't the issue. This is all contract
Yeah. Oh
negotiations.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I was just more like we're going to definitely see a different roster than what's being announced for sure.
Be- Because remember the Paul George what's his name from Utah, um Gordon Hayward. They
Yeah.
were both screwed because of nomination. And this is
Yep.
why I say when certain people argue, oh, how many all NBAs, how many all-star appearances, to me that's subjective because some people are gonna get those nominations because you're on a good team and the individual numbers stand out. Other people are gonna get it because of the stature that they hold. We've seen players in certain conferences atrocious years and they still make all NBA first team, second or third team because they get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not mad at this, but I need voters to, when it comes to, and this is across the board, all star, all NBA, whatever, erase what they did the year before, the previous year, and the previous year. If it does not go with what happened in this the 25-26 season, it's irrelevant to me. And when we start voting like that, that's gonna change that's gonna change a lot of these lists and how they're looked at. Come on.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I think that there's some essence of like, I mean, how many games has Curry missed this season? Has he missed what, 7, 8?
Uh, that's a good question. I don't know.
I think he's missed like 7. I mean, and look, Golden State is fine. Like they're just a fine team. I mean, I mean, I don't know. It's like I think Curry's played in more games than Kawhi this year. I'm just
Shout
like
out to our
looking.
favorite 5'10" power forward coming to the stage. It's Blizzy.
You
Yeah,
funny as hell, bro. What's good, dog?
he's been
What
mostly
up,
good
Blizzy?
this year. I can't really argue with Curry's stats this year. He's been mostly good.
They picked Curry over Ambrose.
Yeah,
That's a,
Mustafa. I was
Wait,
finna
Curry
tag
over
you.
who?
over Ant, over Ant. That's a robbery. That's a
Yeah,
robbery.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I think I've looked at he's Curry's played in 33 games so far. So yeah, he's missed what, 8 games?
But here's the thing. Curry, and
But
this is
Ants
one of
missed
those
games
things.
too.
Ant
Yeah,
missed
and missed games too. Yeah.
Ant has missed
Ants
games,
probably missed more if I had to guess.
but here's why Curry is one of those things where my name holds more weight than yours. Not saying that you're any lesser of a star than what I am, but if my name holds more weight, I'm gonna get the benefit of the nod.
I'm gonna read this. I'm just gonna read the stats real quick for Curry's stats this year. He's played in 33 games. He averages 32 minutes a game, 27.6 points per game. This is actually his highest since 2022. He's shooting 47% from the field. His 3-point percentage is at 38.6%, a little down this year. Free throw percentage at 93, rebounds about 3.8, assists 4.9. I mean, man, I can't really argue with it. He's played very, very good basketball this year for the most part. It's aside from about his 8 games missed, all of his other stats are honestly, he's averaging the most points he's had in 3 years. So it's pretty good.
What are we debating? Steph or Ant for the starter?
Yeah, we're just saying
Yeah.
Curry and Ant. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
How you gonna read off Steph's stats but not read off Ants?
All right. I'll read off Ant's too. Here, I just didn't have it pulled up here. I'll read off Ant's stats. Uh, duh, 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 duh. All right, Anthony Edwards this year. He's played in 34 games, so yeah, he's played in one more game than Steph. Minutes is 35, so about 2 minutes left, less than Steph. He has 29.6 points, so about two more than Steph. Shooting 50% from the field, that's really good. Shooting 41% from the field, that's really good. Man, his free throw percentage is at 78% though. Yuck. How is that bad? God damn.
He has
I
to
ain't
Um,
gonna
change his free
I ain't
throw.
gonna lie.
He
Off
has
of
to.
those numbers, I think Ant might gotta be the starter,
I,
man.
I mean, they're
I,
really close. I'm not exaggerating.
yeah,
They're really
that
close.
41% from three though sold me.
41% from
Yeah,
three. But I don't know how is Ant only he's not even for his career, he's not even an 80% free throw shooter? That's insane. Why? How is that possible?
I mean, that's a
He
lot
has
of
to.
people's favorite players,
He has
though.
to change his free throw. He has to change his free throw. Mark Cuban called him out. That's why.
Bro, he's at
Mark.
he's at 78% for his career. That's crazy. Like that's not good. How is that
I mean,
possible?
a lot of people's favorite players don't make free throws, so let's start knocking it.
Well, I know I'm just more shocked because I thought Ant would be a lot closer to 90 than
yeah,
that.
yeah. I thought he was like 80. I thought he was like a 84 for the career or something like that. 83.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
he does have he averages one more rebound a game than Curry. Their assists are about the same. Their plus minus is about the same. It's very close. It's really close on the stat department between those two guys. Very close.
I was in the space yesterday and we had some guys. I'm not even okay. Some people tried to make an argument that when everybody is healthy, Jaylen Brown is a top 10 player
I
in the
was in
league.
that space with you, buddy. I was in that space with you, buddy.
Yeah, you sure would, Brody.
Yeah.
Man,
I almost threw up. They was talking like that.
man, you heard them folks I had to pull hoop narrative, catchphrase out, putting words in my mouth. I said, if I didn't say it, don't think it. Man, but you want to know what funny? Okay, they tried to make the case that he was top 10 just to sit up. Well, you know how Jay do his checklist, just for them to sit up and name 12 players ahead of him.
Just
Fuck.
calling them top 10, but name 12
But
players
by the
better than
way,
him.
bruh, shout out to Jaylen Brown though. He been a fucking
Yeah, he
torch
been
this
Yeah, I
year.
was
hooping.
about to say Jalen
Dude
He
Brown
been,
been
this
he
year
been
has been
playing out his
crazy
mind,
though.
bro.
dude is
He
out his
has been playing out
mind.
his mind.
Leaving the hairline one jersey at a time. That's why we wore black when we played Boston.
Yeah, are you funny?
I know that was off topic. It's just since we was like talking about guards and stuff, it's like Jaylen Brown got to have some serious pull
What
this
about
year.
Donovan Mitchell? Donovan Mitchell. Is he snubbed? Donovan Mitchell.
Like
Now
Donovan
Jalen
actually
Donovan.
been
Brown starting
playing
the
out his
All-Star game over Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan been playing out his
Yeah.
mind this year. The thing with Donovan is like I think it's more so we used to this, so it's almost like a fatigue thing.
Yeah,
But
I
Where
agree.
like
I
Jaylen
agree.
I tell
Brown,
you this
with
though.
Jaylen Brown is like it's fresh. Like, oh, Jaylen Brown averaging a 30 ball. Okay.
Wait, one, two, three,
Well, I
four,
think
five. Okay.
no, I think here's the thing with Jalen Brown though that's the major sticking point was remember last year there was talk about Boston saying we're paying him too much money. He's not a go-to guy that they're not going to do well with him. But if you really watch basketball, you knew Jalen Brown was
We knew he was him.
yeah,
Like
we
when
knew
certain guys play together, you just know. Like I always knew, like if Jalen was to have like his own team, it wouldn't be bad long as you build it right. It's
yeah.
just so happen that Boston has a 1A and a 1B.
Well,
But
and that's
also,
and that was the thing. I
I
think
don't
everyone
like the comparisons. It's just like it's kind of disingenuous because it's like people are start. I think people are already forgetting how cold Jason Tatum really like.
yeah.
I think people are forgetting.
They forgot about him, bro.
They done
They did.
forgot.
They done forgot.
And that's not taken away from Jaylen Brown. It's just like, bro, Jason Tatum, when he's there, this 4 all NBA first teams in a row, a MVP candidate, a perennial top 5 player in the league, bro. Like that's a bigger plate, my guy. Like not taking nothing away from Jaylen, but I just don't know when he was ever. I don't know. I don't know if the Finals MVP got people fooled or what. Like, but
Not JB is
I
like
will say though,
but
Jalen Brown
JB is
is
a hooper though.
JB is good. Like
Jalen
he's not.
is
Nah,
a
he
all-star
damn good.
starter
Like
though
I
for
would
the East.
love to have Jaylen Brown as my first option. Speaking of the devil, there go my guy Jay.
Yeah,
So,
he is.
I was gonna say though. So Jalen did get put as an East starter. So it's him, Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Maxey, Giannis, and Jalen Brunson.
They got
Oh,
four guards.
Yeah,
okay.
they got four guards.
What the hell is
Yeah,
going
Jaylen Brown
on?
gonna be playing the 4 starting in that
Nah,
game.
we need to position this again, I
That's
think.
That's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
four guards is
I've
crazy.
always said it needs to be positional, like all NBA teams and all, but also the
Here's
65
here's
game.
here's here's my question though. Did MPJ get robbed?
Not of a starting
Um,
spot. Did he get a
Not
reserve or
for a
no?
starting spot. I would think MPJ should be a reserve, right?
Yeah, I mean, he
Right?
should. I just don't know if they've announced the reserves yet. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and they
Okay.
haven't. They probably haven't
I
voted on
think
that
it's
yet.
plenty of room in the East, with Tatum being hurt and some other guys. Like, I think it should be room for MPJ. And if he do make it, it's like hell yeah. But if he don't, it's not like
If
just super
MPJ
duper.
don't make it, it's because they gave it to Jalen Duran because the Pistons are number one.
Yeah,
So they
Jalen
get two.
Durant. But speaking of Jalen, I gotta give him his props. Like, I knew he could be good, but the leap he done took this year, like,
Yeah, he done. He
I
worked
did
hard.
not know he was this
Yeah,
damn good.
he was putting that work in the off season.
For sure, for
Yeah, he
sure.
was
And
putting
then,
that
like,
work in.
his mannerism on the court, like, where Cade is the best player, the leader, the table setter. Jalen Duren kind of give me like the big dog in the locker room, the bark. Like, I notice it when they play how he hold guys accountable.
The
Like a Ben,
Draymond
like a
Green.
yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, I'm definitely proud of
bro,
Jalen
I feel
Duren.
you.
Jalen Duren he done gave them
One,
folks hell this year. If he made it, I wouldn't be mad at all.
one of my most,
Isaiah Stewart is their Ben Wallace. Isaiah Stewart is their Ben Wallace.
one of the things I like the most about hooping, bro.
Like they enforcer.
Yeah, like the
Their
enforcer, like the
Yeah,
version
enforcer.
of it.
yeah, definitely.
Their
And I mean,
version of it, yes, but he
yeah,
obviously is not the player that.
nah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, hell
but
no, nowhere close.
I understand where homie was going. I do.
Nah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Nah,
I understand where he was.
I
I
understood.
understand what he was
I
shooting
just meant
for.
the
I had
enforcement.
to
Yeah, I
think.
see what he was
I had
shooting
to
for.
think about it for a second. Like
Yeah,
Stu, I like, oh, yeah. You don't want to
For
come to
him, it
Detroit
has to be right.
you
Yeah,
don't
like
want
it
to come
has.
to Detroit trying to fight because he gonna be the one give it to you.
he done took on this. He done took on the person. That team has taken on the personality of the city.
For sure. And like
That
Detroit feel like they got that Detroit culture back again. Like
yeah,
it's a culture. And that's another thing I'm kind of liking about teams. You see some of these teams are bringing their culture back for better or worse. Like teams are culture now. Like Charlotte, you can kind of feel the shift. And I know I love to talk shit about Charlotte. It's my favorite thing to do, but you can
yeah.
feel the shift this year. You can feel that they finally going somewhere.
You do
You
have a different
obviously got.
enthusiasm when it comes to them. I have
Yeah,
noticed.
definitely. They headed in the right direction. Not just saying they finna take this big leap and be a top 6 team next year, but it's
Yeah.
finally they got direction, and that's for a directionless team.
they
You
need
got
to get some a vet in there that can actually do something with that squad and help them like mold them. But they have some pieces now. They have pieces
definitely,
now.
definitely could have some vets in there. That's why I like even though they suck. I love what DeAndre Jordan does for the Pelicans, even when he don't play. Like y'all saw
He's
the
a
clip
good
with
vet.
Jeremiah Fears.
A good vet.
Hmm?
He's a good vet. A good veteran.
He's a
Yeah, a veteran presence, a
great
locker
vet.
room leader,
Yeah,
which,
he's
yeah,
a great vet.
like, Charlotte could greatly benefit from having somebody like him in the locker room. That's just one of them constant veterans. Like, that's not one of them hating ass vets. That's one of the ones that's gonna help you be there for, like I said, the Jeremiah Fears clip, that told me a lot right there. Like,
Well,
those
then
are the vets that the league don't have many of live no more. And
then
I
you
don't
get
like that.
the reverse vet effect where you let go of CP3 and your team becomes better. See, that's the thing. You got the you got the reverse vet
Well,
effect.
the thing with the Clippers is they already have a couple vets over there. See, the thing
That's
about
my point.
CP3,
They didn't need CP3
CP3,
barking at them. That's my
yeah,
point.
his veteran, his type of veteran is tailor made for teams like when he was with OKC or,
Yeah, I
even when he
think
went
I
to
was about to say
Phoenix.
that. I was about to say that.
Like
His vet is for
CP3
when you want
now,
him to be like.
CP3 now, I would honestly,
He would be a good vet for the Pelicans, actually, for Jeremiah Fears.
No, Spurs or
Yeah,
OKC.
he would be great for Jeremiah. The same way he was for Shea,
I
he'll be the
do
same
kind of
way.
wish he stayed in San Antonio. Like he
Yeah,
didn't have to play. He didn't have to play. Perfect vet for all them young guys. Then, like I
just
said, you
teach.
got De'Aaron Fox
Yeah,
doing what he's doing.
Castle.
Like
You got Castle.
I think every team needs those type of vets. Like I've been saying about the Heat, something about us just ain't felt the same since Udonis Haslam retired. Mind you, this was before Jimmy Butler left. Something just ain't felt the same
Because
since
that
Udonis
For
was
the
your
Heat. Now let me
that was
ask.
your culture, bro.
That
That's
was
why.
our leader. That was our
Yeah, that
culture
was your
guy.
culture, bro.
Let me
Yeah.
say this about the Heat right now, though, and let's be really honest. the hero Norman Powell thing just does not work.
No, it
It
don't.
doesn't
Oh
it
no, I
doesn't
could have
work.
told you that. Hell no, it don't work at all. Like it can give you fun hoops in the wind every now and then, but those two together, like I don't. I kind of knew. I
So,
knew.
so
It's
so
just
what
like
what is the solution at this point for this team? Because the question is, are they gonna pay Norman Powell a
no,
money to extend? No,
no,
so you think
No,
he's
they're not
gone?
no,
paying. He's
no.
gone.
He's did not for the
He's
money he
gone.
wants. The Norman Powell is gonna want about 30 to 35. The way he hooping this year, Norman Powell even got some All Star votes, so he's gonna want
Yeah.
his check.
One thing Pat Riley don't do, he don't pay no unnecessary bread now.
Shit,
So
he'll
he
do it
don't he
every
don't be
now and
giving out
then.
those maxes to just
Nah,
anybody.
you right, you right. Cause ever
You
since I think he done finally learned from that Tyler Johnson shit. That shit was so
yeah.
stupid.
Who,
But
who, yeah.
we got quite a few problems we need to solve, but I think we headed in the right direction of
So
solving them.
do you think Tyler Hero is gonna get traded
I
before
think I
like?
got a feeling that they are dead ass gonna let that man walk for nothing.
Or they could just,
I
Wow,
or
don't
they could just,
see
wow.
him. I don't
they
see him
could,
playing here past 2027. I can kind of see it then with like the injuries. He's like the injury issues he's dealt with this year, which is kind of not his fault. Like he kind of, he just been banged up and can't stay in
Turf
the
toe is
lineup.
real, man.
Nah, that turf toe ain't nothing to play with,
That turf toe
especially
ain't
as a
shit to fuck
guard with
with,
his
bro.
playing style. As a guard with his playing style, that's
Yeah, the
going
way
to
he comes, the
severely
way he
limit
want to
him.
be on his toes and shit.
Yeah, that's going because
Yeah,
he very nimble.
who do
he's
y'all
a
got,
toe player for real.
Yeah,
who do y'all,
it's
who do y'all
what
got right now? The Cavs or OKC right now? Cavs or OKC? Who do you got?
what you mean in
The
a
game,
series or
OKC, man,
something?
come on.
the game.
Easily OKC. Oh, the game OKC
Yeah.
for sure. They gonna shake back.
Okay.
Yeah, OKC they alright. They gonna shake back.
It's a fair match. It's a
Uh,
fair
Against who?
matchup
The
though.
cat?
No J Dub,
Damn, it's the
no J Dub, no
Cavs.
Garland.
Like,
it's the Cavs,
damn,
bro.
man, it's no. I'm
It's the
taking. I'm taking
Cavs.
OKC.
But it's a fair
Nah,
Which
it's
matchup
even
though.
not.
with
It's
which
fair.
even I've
Hell
noticed
nah.
recently, part of the last 2 weeks, the Cavs are finally starting to kind of get their shit together. But it's
Yeah.
still it's OKC we talking
But
about, bro.
like,
Nah,
can you, but you guys don't have J Dub. They don't have Garland. So like, it's a fair matchup though. It's a fair matchup. So like,
No, because
yeah,
Shea still outweighs Donovan
yeah,
Mitchell
I
by that
agree.
much.
Shea still always,
yeah.
yeah. But it's a fair
Yeah.
matchup though. Like they're both missing their two starting
And
players.
then you got then you go with the depth of the teams, like who's deeper. Like OKC is really deeper than them.
But
I'm
they have,
also
but they have
let me go look at these standards again because I wanted
Still
to
got
bring
Chet
this up.
Holmgren. Still got Aaron Wiggins out there. Still got
no,
guys
That
like Isaiah
Holgram
Joe.
who oh
no Isaiah Joe.
I
No
don't even want
Isaiah
to
Joe.
say it.
Isaiah Joe's
Isaiah
out.
Joe not playing today.
No Isaiah
I'm
Joe. No
I'm gonna
Hardenstein.
keep that statement to
What
myself.
about Jalen Williams from
No Jalen Williams.
Arkansas?
No
No,
Jalen
the other
Williams.
Jalen Williams.
Oh, he's playing. He's playing. Other Jalen
Okay.
playing. It's gonna be Donovan, Mobley, Mitchell.
Speaking of the Celtics, bro,
Yeah.
I'm honestly impressed. Like them
And
shoot
yeah.
all the way up to second place, bro, despite like what they didn't win. It's not even just losing to Jason Tatum, but like they basically got like some G League and some plug-in guys, some guys who was like on the verge of out the league out there.
Blizzy, remember when I was saying I mean, there's one reason I could see Boston being well is just because they have a good coach and they
Yeah.
have a system
Facts.
and the East is
Yeah, that
down.
system.
You know what I
Yep,
mean?
that
And they
system.
have
Yep,
a
that
system that's
system is
plug
that
and
system is definitely that.
it's really plug and play when you think about it.
And facts, and I've been like, but it's just like Jordan Walsh and Josh Minot, like these was
Josh
damn.
Minot was on the Wolves before. Josh Minot was on the
Josh
Wolves.
Minot was on his way out the league.
He was on the Wolves.
And this like I don't this Jason Tatum injury that was like a blessing in disguise for him and Walsh. And
And
Walsh,
Garza.
I'm impressed with him too.
Luka
Yeah, Luka
Garza.
Garza been doing pretty well. He been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But Neem Keita though.
He's been
Neem
hooping.
Keita though. That's that center over there, number 88. He
Yeah.
been hella good. He it's like another Yves Missy.
Yeah.
Mm,
Isn't that the dude who dunked on LeBron in the Olympics or no?
That's Gershon Yabusele.
nah, you talking about
Okay.
Yabusele. Yabusele, I
Yeah.
think he played for the Knicks.
Knicks, yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah,
All right. I'm about to say I know somebody got their contract off of that play.
Uh,
Yabusele.
You feel me?
definitely got paid for that.
Robbing the Knicks.
Definitely got caught a contract.
He's
For that.
robbing the Knicks. He's robbing the Knicks right now.
Let me see. Interesting stat,
I got
by
a
the way.
question for y'all.
Yep.
So, with the way that this season has been going,
hmm
and it's a question that I asked, at the off season. If somehow Jaylen Brown was to be the MVP because of the way it has played out this year. Does that change things moving forward from maybe
No,
not a team building,
No,
no,
but from a contractual?
no.
no, because he already getting paid a shit ton of money.
Yeah, he already getting 300
He already
million.
got paid.
No,
He's
no,
already
no, no.
Yeah,
That's
he's
300
getting
not
million
what
paid
I'm
a
dollars.
saying.
shit ton of
That's not
money.
what I'm
He's
saying.
already over a quarter
Like
billion.
super max. By the way, interesting stat. Since Jokic went down, Denver is 9-3.
I hate that
Don't
team,
start,
man.
don't start thinking that they better without him.
I
I
hate
didn't
that
say that.
team.
I'm
No,
just
I'm just
saying.
saying. I'm just
Nah,
because you know how
hell
some
no.
of
You can't be better without a player like Jokic.
the
Like,
yeah.
hell no.
No,
That's
that
Jokic.
well, okay. My thing is we can kind of pause on that type of thinking. Maybe it's just
Yeah,
the
nah,
fact
hell
we
no.
have a good team around him.
Right. We got to more so give credit to the
Yeah,
guys that's
like
out there. Aaron Gordon done came back and
I
flowed.
recommend we
Peyton
start
Watson.
thinking. You know what?
Peyton Watson.
They got a good team
Yeah,
around
Peyton
him,
Watson. Y'all
rather
remember I
than
spoke
they're
about
better
him.
without this guy.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I remember I
You
spoke
know,
about
I rather
Peyton
you look at the
Watson.
second part first than the former. To me,
Please.
Right, right.
because
Nah, hell no. It's
like
never no better
yeah,
without
like
him. Hell
no,
no. They
hell no.
remember this team is they still one of those three losses are still to the Nets. Like, come on now. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
just an
Knicks are
interesting.
decent, man.
I
Like they
said
ain't no scrub
Nets,
or nothing like that.
Nets, the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, well, I mean, listen, man,
Anybody can beat you on any given day. I know.
bro, it's the NBA, yeah. Like
These
I'm
is
not,
professionals, boy.
yeah, these professionals, man.
Cam Thomas will hang 45 on anybody.
Boy,
I
But
just wanna, I know they're 9-3. I just want to point out who they've beaten in this stretch. They've beaten the 76ers in overtime by
yeah,
1. They beat the Celtics by 4. Okay, cool. Two solid wins. Then they got blown out by the Hawks. They beat the Bucks by 4. They beat the Pelicans. They beat the Mavericks. They beat the Wizards. I mean, again, I just want to be serious about who's
they also beat the Magic.
they did.
okay, so they beat the Magic right before they lost to the Cavs. Okay, so I mean, again, I'm not trying to say this is bad or
Let's
anything.
see, they beat the Wolves. They actually beat the Magic twice in this stretch.
They
Wait,
did
no,
no
no, the
no no
fuck
no
they
no
didn't.
no
That's a
no
lie. That's a lie. No, no,
no
never
no
mind,
yeah
never mind.
yeah
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
yeah.
My
I was like,
bad.
yeah,
Don't,
they didn't play the Magic.
not disregard me. But they did beat Boston.
That was like the Boston's the best win that they got in this stretch for sure. I was just saying they played some very bad teams in this stretch.
Yeah.
No, but
Oh,
you gotta
Uh,
look at the level of competition, and here's the thing. You say that Atlanta lost like it was a bad loss when Atlanta without Trey has shown that they can win and win at a consistent clip.
I'm not even, I'm just saying that they got blown out in that loss. They got blown out in that loss. That's all I
I
said.
will say one thing about it I didn't notice was that this was actually the best time for Jokic to have an injury like this based on their schedule because they got the Lakers next, and after them they got the Wizards, they got the Bucks, the
The
Grizzlies, they got the
Pistons,
Pistons.
and then they,
That's not favorable. Then they got the Nets again and the Clippers.
yep.
And when should Jokic be back, right? Like end of the month?
They're saying probably beginning of February he'll be back. So he'll probably miss
Okay.
the rest.
So they should hope he come back in time for that Thunder
Well,
game
I was
on the
about to say, yeah,
first.
because this stretch is
Cause
hard.
they got the Thunder, they got the Thunder, the Pistons, the
no,
I ain't
they
Knicks.
gonna
Oh
probably
lie,
my
won't
man.
let him come
God.
back. They probably
Oh
won't.
my
If his first
God.
I ain't
game,
gonna lie
if
to
it's his
you.
first game back, they probably won't let him come back for that game.
We'll put it like this: if that's the new news, he come back in February, that pretty much eliminates him from postseason aways.
Yep,
Because
Pretty
correct,
remember,
much.
correct.
Well,
because
you know who
remember
the
the first
two-time MVP about to
he
be.
missed,
We know who the MVP
Well, see,
is.
the first
Without
game he
that's a
question.
really,
missed
see, that's the
was
problem with the NBA
was
though,
the
is
game
that
on the
I don't like,
31st.
that's why I don't like
yeah,
that
yeah,
65
the
game shit. I
65
don't
game
like that.
thing ruins any type of
I don't like it.
drama,
Okay,
suspense,
you may
anything.
not like
Not
it,
saying it
but
shouldn't be a limit, but
no,
65 is just that's too
no.
much.
Okay, all right, Blizzy, it's for y'all. Like you understand that, right? It's for y'all, fans.
Nah, it's for
It's for
them.
y'all. No, they're responding to y'all. Y'all are the ones. I'm trying not to curse. Y'all are
I know
complaining
what you getting
and
at. Complain.
moaning
Why
about
doesn't
whether
the
or
player
not,
get this?
oh man, these guys don't. They
Who
want
was
to
it?
take
Joel
off a certain
Embiid?
amount of
It was the
guys and
Joel
stuff like
Embiid
that.
MVP that
Like
did
that's
this.
just what it is, bro.
No,
Like they're
Yeah,
no,
when
no,
responding to
Embiid won his
y'all.
MVP, that's what
no,
started them
no. What it
conversations.
is, Jay? What it is? Let's call it what it
No,
is.
fam, they are responding to y'all.
Nah,
Whoa,
he's
whoa, whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold
Y'all
on,
are,
He's
hold
yeah,
on,
right
I'm
though.
talking to y'all. Now, whether you want to agree with that, Napoleon, is
He's
whatever.
right.
That's
hold
the
on.
I
facts.
I
mean,
would,
he's
I
right.
They
would.
saw
We
so
remember the
many
narrative
tweets
when
and
Joel
complaints
Embiid
I'm
won his
not
about
MVP.
so many guys, quote unquote, missing time. This is the direct.
stop,
Okay, fellas,
stop
if you
and
want this
listen to what
distinction,
was.
you have. It don't matter. You're
It
wrong.
no, it doesn't. So
If
look,
you want
stop
to
being
have this
obtuse.
distinction of these all NBAs,
Oh my
guess
god.
what you got to play? You got to play at least 70% of these games.
And
Oh
and
damn,
this is what
man! You know
I
what?
don't know,
My ankle
man.
started to
this is.
feel a little bit better today. Hoop.
I
My ankle
say
started to
50.
feel a little bit
I
better. I
say
think I can
So
go
this
52
out
to
is
there and play 20
55
this
games.
this
games,
this
man.
is where you got to stop being bullheaded
I
and
say
listen.
55 games,
What
man. That's
I
just
what
me.
was
think,
Bro, that
actually
ain't changing. It ain't
in,
changing.
in
no,
my
Nah,
that's
it
not
opinion,
changing.
ain't.
NBA's
bro.
just
It's
staying
just
3
I
like,
years
need I
damn,
ago.
need
man.
y'all to
We gonna see.
shut
I
up and
think I
let this
say that
statement happen because
this nigga here.
nobody started bitching until Jokic got hurt. Everybody was okay with this rule
Eh,
until Jokic got hurt.
eh,
Now all of a sudden
nah,
it's a oh
That is very much incorrect.
no
that's not
no
true. I
That
don't
is
like that at
definitely
all.
every
incorrect.
look because now you've seen it from a mass media standpoint that you know what? This 65 games is gonna da 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 da. No,
Mm,
the standard is supposed to be. So Jay, I wasn't disagreeing with you. What I was saying was it's
Then why didn't you shut up then?
because you don't
Make
know.
that make sense. I never understood that with some of y'all.
That's
So
a
so
yo,
great answer,
You
Jay.
y'all,
don't
That's a great
disagree.
no.
answer,
So
Jay. That's a great
So no,
answer.
y'all is
That's a great
hilarious,
fucking
bro.
answer.
I'm
Don't ever
I'm
change. Stay the
I'm gonna
same.
explain.
Jay and Nap, bro. Jay and Nap had the best bunk
Hold on.
heads.
Since Larry Curly and Mo want to ask the goddamn question, I'm gonna answer it because sometimes you have to expound on it. You're not the only one in here who understands certain things, but there's different vantage points. Stop being Kendrick Perkins. Damn.
Kendrick Perkins is crazy. But nah, I've been not like the rule because my thing is it's not necessarily about the players who miss out, but we are
I
going to
just
see
don't
some
understand the
guys.
fact that if you disagree, why interrupt someone there?
But I just I don't
You
I
know,
see some
maybe my
guys.
logical brain needs help.
I,
You
I
know,
see some guys who could win some awards that they or some all NBAs that they otherwise should not have got or won. Like I don't. It's that more so that worries me about certain stuff because let's just hypothetically say, God forbid, don't let it happen. Let's say something happens to Shay, right,
See,
and
what?
he misses. I said if I don't. I said I hope not.
My
God
bad. That was
forbid.
I shouldn't have blurted out loud. My bad.
Yeah, he a pretty durable player. So, but God forbid something happens to him similar to Jokic, right? And he miss a month and now we looking at the minimum. Well, Anthony Edwards don't got too many more games to miss. So
just saying, bro.
Yeah, and I agree,
something
Blizzy. I
happened to
agree with
Shay,
you. See, Blizzy, I
something
agree with
happened to
you.
Shay and something happened to Ant. This shit gonna get nasty.
You get to a point where if all these dudes start missing all these games, then
MVP by committee.
then yeah, it's an MVP by like, well, this person played 65 games, they have to win it. They have
Like, come on
it's
now.
like, come on, man, we can't
You
do that.
literally automatically eliminate the top 5 players in the league. No Luka, no Giannis, no Ant, no Jokic, no, like, what? No Wemby. Like, that's gonna get nasty, bro. Then we gonna live in a world where, who is the closest to them in the MVP race? Who, Jalen Brown might fuck around and get an MVP
I
out
mean,
there.
Kay
yeah,
Cunningham.
exactly, no,
Kay
exactly, and
Cunningham,
it's
bro.
like, and we all,
Cade, and I mean, look, Cade a very good player, damn good player, one of the best point guards in the league. But let's be
I
real,
But
mean,
man. Let's
yeah,
Blizzy,
be
but
like
honest.
that's
Blizzy,
not, yeah,
if that wasn't
that's
the
not
case,
right.
if that was the case, you could argue SG again. I'm not saying that he wasn't deserving of it, but if that rule is not in place, does SGA still get that MVP?
He got it last
If
year
the rule is
regardless,
not in
bro.
place, he can still
He
get
got it
it, but
last year regardless.
it's a harder
I
fight
think
because
I think,
you still dealing with the big
but
Serbian, you
and
still
that's my
dealing with the
point,
Greek,
and
you
that's
still
what.
dealing
Wait a
with the
minute. Wait a minute.
Slovenian.
Wait a minute. Now, why would SGA not have an argument to have that
I'm
MVP
not.
if they
One of the best
if
I'm
players
they
in the
not.
have
world.
it?
No, what I'm saying, Jay, is we've seen the name. It's happened. It may not happen often, but with that the 65 rule in play, now there's no, oh well, this is Giannis or this is KD or this is this or this is that person. It takes that away. But because
Now,
they were saying hold on.
he played enough games last year.
By
You
the way,
understand that, right?
Shout
He
out to
played enough
LeBron,
games
man.
last year.
Shout
Like
out to
that's a
LeBron, man. They said the king fell off. Yeah, alright. I don't hear that shit no more.
like he played enough games last year. Like he made himself eligible.
For
He
sure.
played well enough to where his team finished what position, fellas?
Second.
First,
By
whatever.
a
Well,
large margin.
seed. Is where I'm going. If
Wait,
we're
wait, by
going
large,
that
wait, Blizzy, you
aspect.
saying that they've won enough games by a large margin? They only won.
No, I'm saying
I was like,
OKC had the biggest point differential in the league last year,
yeah, and the best
and they won
defense.
60, and they won
But my
60,
mhm.
point is
and they
that
won 67 games.
my point is that he had enough games. He played enough. So why would he even be not in the conversation? He checked all the boxes. Is my point.
Right.
And Jay,
Yeah,
I'm
so
I
not
don't.
Jay. I don't
So
think, at least not for me.
Yeah, it's
I'm
no
not
way he's
arguing
not in
with
the
you.
conversation.
I'm not arguing with you on that instance. I just think again, the problem overall with the 65 game rule is what Blizzy said. If guys like this year or in future years all start having a lot of injuries and they're missing a lot of games, you're rewarding not the play on the court at that point. You're just rewarding the fact that some dude stayed healthier for 10 more games than
hey,
somebody else.
hey,
Well, can I
hey,
ask?
Which is
hey,
cool. I
Hey
understand.
Ryan, hey Ryan. I agree with that aspect. Guess what? Life ain't fair.
No,
Life ain't fair. Stay as healthy as you can.
and I don't disagree with that. I'm just it's just I'm just trying to say though that
It
we're,
can get
we're
nasty.
making
No,
it.
true. No,
We a Shea injury away from
no,
a
true.
Jalen
Because
Brunson
Ryan,
MVP.
again, Ryan. What they have already responded to why they want. They have literally set the bar. You need to be healthy enough for these fans, which is y'all, to stop complaining about whether or not these people are not to be, we don't want them to not buy any
What
jerseys
I
anymore,
was going to say,
to buy
Jay,
game
this all
tickets and
It's just
stuff.
stop
this all
accepting.
came
I
about.
don't
It's
know. It's
stop
just
No,
one
no,
of
accepting
them
Jay,
the
like
you're
fans.
right. No,
it's one
no,
of them
Jay's
like
right.
getting sentenced to
They're
20 years
responding
There
for a
to
was
y'all. Y'all,
carjacking.
y'all have more
can I say
power than
But
something?
y'all
I agree with
realize.
Jay.
I
Oh,
was going to
Jay
say,
Um,
I
right
was going to
though.
say,
I agree.
As a Clipper fan, believe me, I heard this. It was,
Like I agree.
it's Kawhi Leonard having rest. It's Joel Embiid not playing. It's everyone go,
Yeah.
why are these guys getting paid millions of dollars and they're only playing 45 games? Believe me, I know what every fan says about half of this stuff. Oh,
Yeah, I
they don't
understand.
play the 70 games
Did
anymore.
y'all not
You
see
know,
how many games Jimmy played his last 2 years in Miami? I get it. Trust me, Jay. I'm with you. I get it. All I'm saying is, it's just we gonna put ourselves in position to end over some nasty award ones. Like I
Hey,
said,
that's what it is.
we are a Shea injury away from Jalen Brunson or Cade being the MVP. Damn good players, but them ain't MVP caliber players in my eyes.
no,
but
It's only
not
four or
when the
five
league is fully
MVP caliber
healthy.
players.
Hell no.
Come on now, it's only 4 or 5 MVP caliber players in this league, and I just think it's one of them situations is like getting sentenced to 20 years for a carjacking.
speaking of the
You
MVP, right?
know,
Huh?
Um, I
it's one of them over. It's like
And
overdoing the
Blizzy, I
punishment.
want to say this to you.
I
No, no, hold on,
understand what
Blizzy.
Jay was saying about the fans complaining. I'm with him on that, and I think that conversation really ramped up when Joel Embiid won his MVP. I just think it was a little harsh, like 65. That's only a margin of what 17
But
games.
the thing about that, Blissy, though,
17 games
the
that
thing
you can
about
miss.
that
So if
though,
you
his
miss
final,
18, you're
the
out.
year, yeah,
That's your
Joel
ass.
Embiid was a tipping point of it, but that year though, he barely made it. Like I think he played like what 66 games that year. He won it.
Mm.
hey,
No,
yo, but
Most
Blizzy,
games
I
he
was
ever
going to say
played
though,
ain't
hold
Blizzy,
on,
barely.
I'm
we're
about,
talking
Yeah,
about.
but you're right. The face of that though, like of the 65 game rule, it like to be honest, Ryan, it is Kawhi and
Yeah,
Joel Embiid.
no, that's what I'm saying.
They're the
No,
Like,
main
let's
thing.
say
They're the
even
face of
like
it.
55 games. I
people
wouldn't
hate
even
on
hate 55
people
games.
hated on Kawhi for the rest management thing because he wasn't playing back to backs, and they were like, well,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I didn't like it.
Why is Kawhi not playing the back to backs? Why is he getting rest? Why is he doing this and that? And blah, blah, blah.
Like to the point Paul George out there playing with one
So
shoulder.
so Ryan, what's the happy medium?
I think the happy medium realistically would probably for me be
And then
25
after
games.
Ryan, let's go to
I would and
even away.
I wanted to say two things. I'm going to say 25 games for me would be a happy medium because you're essentially saying you cannot miss more than a quarter of the season. The season is 81 games, 25 games right around a
Percentage
quarter of
wise,
the
that's
season.
correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Percentage
So
wise, that's correct.
that's where I would say. And then the other thing is, Blizzy, I was going to say to your point, I know you were saying you were just kind of saying players Brunson and Cade. Bro, I'm watching this Cavs game. Donovan Mitchell would be there if all these other
Yeah,
dudes got it.
Like, come on now. Like, look at some of the names that will be in that hat. We are a Shea injury away from that. Like I said, Ant don't got too many more games to miss.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah, you're
Ant
right.
miss more games, and let's just say Shea have a freak injury like Jokic where he miss a month and he out. Like, now we looking at a MVP race of Cade and Brunson and Brown
And
and
Donovan
Donovan
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Yep,
Like,
that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Hey yo, but really, hold
that's
on, time
whew,
out, time out. Is it really that?
interesting.
Hold on, is it really that sick though? If Cade gets
By the
it,
way, I'm a Spider
hold,
fan though.
hold on. But if Cade gets it because of that, but the Pistons are the number one team in the East, is it really that sick?
No,
It's not that sick. It's not that
Because I
sick
mathematically,
mean,
no.
considering that. It's just it's gonna be funny because like I said, it's damn near MVP by committee.
because I
That's
like
why
to.
I'm kind of with Ryan on the happy
What
medium,
I,
like anywhere
yeah,
55 to 57 games, like at
because I
least,
feel
you know,
like the narrative for MVP, like I I feel like Russell Westbrook changed it when he averaged the triple double. Because before that, it was best
with the
player on the
six
best.
seed.
It was mostly best player on the best team. Like you had to have a top, at least a top three record in your conference to get the MVP at that point. Like when
But
D
with
Rose won
Russ,
it, he was the
with
best.
Russ though, with Russ, it was just what he had did was
Yeah,
so
like
It
with
was so
Russell,
legendary
you
and
can't like admit like
unprecedented. He
no one
made
has ever
history. It's
done
like
what he
we
did
have to
before.
give
No,
him
but
this.
see,
yeah.
okay, so this is my thing, right, with the 65 game thing. If you miss one out of every 5 days of work, like that's 17 games, right? You have a 17 game buffer zone. If you miss 17 games out of 82, I'm not mad if you're not up for MVP. Like I don't care. Like
You,
you
you
miss,
He cut out for y'all, or is
like you
that just
missing.
me?
If you miss 20% of your work, nigga, I don't think you should be MVP. I'm sorry. Like
I, I agree, but I also think like if you so like if you playing games that are if you playing like if you miss exactly 16 games or 17 games, something like that, but you play all the games that are against other MVP candidates and you still outplay them, then I mean like it is what it is. Like it's only one or two game difference, right? Like but they put the rule
Yeah.
in, they put
I
the
just
rule in
think
for
that's where like I think
they
that's
put
where
the
like I
rule in
said
for us.
that happy medium will come in. Like I understand what the league was responding to in terms of what Jay was talking about. Like yeah, this for the fans since y'all
Yeah.
complain so
Like
much.
Right.
I just
Shut
feel
the
like
hell
they
up.
snapped. They went too hard with it. Like damn,
That's basically what they're saying. They want
I
y'all to
say
shut the hell up.
basically, and
Straight
I
up up.
understand. But now it's like in a sense of
Shut
trying to
up and pay.
shut them up, you created
You heard
more
shut up and
noise.
dribble? This is shut up and pay.
But also but hold
I
on,
get
That's
it
what
Blizzy.
they
though.
care about, bro.
I understand.
Wait,
I
Blizzy, can this also
understand.
be responsive? Like, what's more important, winning a championship or getting like in season awards?
it all
Well.
depends on it just depends on it depends, man. It really does
Like,
I
depend.
let's
think that
look at it like this.
Like because if it's a
Realistically,
player who's
do
never
any
won the
of us,
MVP before and like
despite how good they are, do any of us think Detroit is winning the championship this
No,
year?
They
no.
have a shot, but realistically,
Like, real, like, come on,
I think OKC and Denver, those are the top two teams that I
too
think have
great.
the best chance. I think they're a bad
Yes,
matchup for Detroit. They're a bad
facts.
matchup for them.
I feel the
Just
same
what it
way.
is.
I feel the
Best
same
team in the
way
East, won't argue
for
that.
sure.
but you want to know something, Blizzy? That could
Yeah.
be the same case with that 2004 Pistons team around this time in that season. Did you think they realistically had a chance to win the title that year?
Well, I
Eh,
was 3 years old, so I don't know.
You feel me? Well, ask someone who was in their, like in their prime late,
But no,
but
everybody probably thought
Yeah,
the
but
Lakers,
that's, I mean,
especially after
come on.
getting
That was
Gary
a
Payton and
whole,
Karl Malone, everybody thought they was going for the 4-peat.
I know
yeah,
You know,
that was
shit
also a
happens.
different
Like the
situation
Pistons,
where,
that was
yeah.
one of them anomaly
I'm
teams.
just saying, I'm just saying that, like, things happen. Like Blizzy said, things happen.
Definitely.
Like, things
Yeah, but
could
that was
swing
Definitely.
also
that
the
way.
result of the
Definitely.
result of the Lakers having massive fatigue after having played for 4 years and having
Four straight long
yeah,
playoff
yeah, yup,
runs.
yup. I mean, like that happens all the time in sports.
Four straight finals
You
runs. I don't
saw
think
that with
people understand
Kansas
how
City
much
last
basketball
year. You
is.
saw that with it's just it happens all the
saw that
time,
with the
man.
Warriors in
It does.
2019.
It does. You right. Uh, it kind of happened to the Warriors when but
Yep,
KD was
yep,
consistent even before he got the Golden State. He was consistently making long playoff runs,
yep.
conference finals.
Those guys
Like
have played more minutes than almost every other team by virtue of the fact that they
it's like
played a whole nother.
long seasons, short breaks. Just like remember what happened like from the 2020 to the 2021 turnaround. Like the Lakers and the Heat were the most fatigued.
Yeah.
And that obviously 2021 went how it played out just for 2022 to come back and them same four teams who made the conference finals in the bubble made it again in 2022.
Yep.
Like it's the fatigue for sure. It's just like, man, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm with Ryan on finding that happy medium, but at the same time, I understand Jay. Like they responded to the fans. Like I'm not one of
If
them
y'all
fans
didn't
who.
complain, we wouldn't have gotten this. Let's just call it what it
No,
is.
for sure. Nah,
That's what it
I'm.
is.
Hey, I'm with
But
you.
of
You
course, but of
100% right.
course, but of course, just like many of us that used to be younger, we cared about being 8, 9, 10 years old, and we wanted to see our favorite players that we wanted to watch and
Right.
love. That
You
I
paid good
don't
money
knock
for them
it.
tickets,
It's just my thing is when you get something responded to you, don't complain at the result. You asked for this. That's all I'm saying.
and
You
then it's
asked for
more
it. As a
so you
collective, you
asked
asked for
for it,
it
but you didn't know what you were asking for
at
specifically.
all.
If a
You
motherfucker
weren't.
would have been like, "No, they need to play more games."
I'm
How many
cool with
more
no
games?
limit on there because okay, he may have missed 32 games, but the 50 games that say a LeBron or a Steph or whatever is probably way more impactful than a Scotty Barnes or a Jalen
Right.
Duren just because they're eligible to play per se.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and then the backdrop to this, to me, the duality of it is now you're gonna have players get certain distinctions, right? Now, unfortunately, what are most casual people going to do? And do it and when we have discourse. They're going to start using certain things that they quote
Hmm.
unquote earned and start doing what, Lizzie? They're going to start putting them in conversations
Some
that
conversations
likely
they don't
they
belong
don't
in.
need to be in. All
That's why I said a
because,
Cade
no,
Cunningham MVP. We gonna hear people trying to put that man in the top
like
five.
Evan
It's
Mobley
gonna
last
happen.
year. Like Evan Mobley last year. Evan Mobley was awesome. It was deserved.
Jesus Christ.
But my
Oh, and by
thing
the
is
way,
that
I'm just going to come out with it. He is not better than Chet. I'm sorry.
no, he
Who
never was.
I'm sorry.
Never
who's
Oh
not
no,
better
was.
but
than
you
Chet?
remember the discourse last year?
Absolutely.
Hmm. That's all.
Who's not better than Chet? Who did you say?
Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley. He's not. He never
Just remember the
was.
hot year he had last year. Like I was just at the point. Like I was telling people, like bro, everything. Like he's
He's a
having a hot
solid
year
player. He's a solid
Yeah,
for
player.
sure.
very
I
solid
think
For
player.
nah,
sure,
this
I
very
past
agree.
solid. It's
playoff
just
series
like
against
Very
the Indiana
solid.
Chet
Very
Pacers
can
kind of
solid.
be
shut that
Chet
series
can be
down.
a legit second option. Evan
Chet.
Mobley can't.
You could use Chet in multiple ways too.
You know, like.
Blizzy, everything I was telling you about the Cavs, you starting to see come true, huh?
Like we saw it
Hey,
last year. We saw it
every
last year.
single time I join your space, I talk about like, boy, I see more and more every day. Well, hoop. Every time I watch the Cavs, I think about Hoop Nerd. I like, yeah, he was right. This
Yeah,
shit.
because
But I will
because
say,
who recognized
in
their
the recent,
flaws, man?
in the last couple weeks though, they kind of starting to get it together. But
They,
it's
they,
kind of,
they,
I'm
they are
Last
who
sold.
they
last
are.
last
I'm
couple last
sold.
couple weeks, huh?
Yeah, I'm sold. Though. I'm sold on, who
They
they
took that
is
boy to
though.
the last couple weeks, huh? The
Right.
whole
I'm
season,
sold on
boy.
who they. I mean, because just think about it, bro. Like a couple weeks ago, they was the eighth seed. Now they the fifth seed. Which I mean, granted that the space between the third seed and the eighth seed in the East is only 3 games.
Alex, man.
Like we
Bull.
like
Alex,
Mike,
man. You
Hey,
$25
how bad
richer,
Mike,
man.
hey, who
how
we got?
bad Miami
We
like
got to
the
talk,
shit we
man.
done
We
been
got,
I
through.
was I was gonna
hey,
say,
Hoop,
hey, hold on,
we
hold
got.
on, hold
Hey,
on.
Hoop, I went in and paid
Ryan,
homie, man. I went in and
Hold on. I
I
want
already
to
paid.
say
sent that
this.
money,
My
Ryan. I
I
already
want to
sent
say
that
this
bad.
about
money,
the
Ryan.
Yeah,
Kawhi 80 thing.
because
That was easy
I
money, bro. Whoever had that, that was
already sent
easy.
that money, Ryan. I already sent
Easy
Yeah,
that
that
money.
was
money,
easy
yo,
money,
who,
bro.
yo,
easy
who,
money.
who. I was at work, right? I sent an email. I just went and scrolled on my phone. This how you know the Lord is real. The second post I scrolled, didn't get on Twitter the whole day. The second post, Anthony Davis will be evaluated. I said, yeah, let me go on these messages, grab my man. I ain't even about to read
Yeah.
the rest of it. You feel me? Also that one sentence who was Anthony Davis reevaluated. I said, yeah, I ain't even about to read the rest of this shit.
Yeah. I
Let me
said,
go and just
Alex,
sit back and read
Like
the
I'm
book.
gonna be
send me
real.
that
Like
cash.
how's
I
we
said, send me that cash app, Alex. I'm
No,
gonna
that's
go.
a fact.
I'm not even
speaking
gonna
of
wait.
Ant? Like how we
Hey,
feeling about
hey,
like
but
how
who?
we like
Side
where do
note,
we
who?
go from here with Ant? Where do
Hold
we go
on,
from
hold on.
here?
What'd you say, Alex?
And I'm about to say real quick, side note, Hoop. I got to talk to you. I got to talk to you about that game later, Hoop.
Nah,
Uh-oh.
I know. Me and Nap was talking about. I'm gonna rap
I
with you
got,
later, man.
yeah, I got to talk to you about
I
that
know.
game, man. I went back and looked at the highlights on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I got to talk to Hoop about that one. Oh,
Yeah,
Stokes?
yeah.
You talking about
That,
Stokes? Okay,
that,
okay. I got you.
that wasn't
I
my
follow you.
coaching adjustment. I'll just say that. But
You already know what I'm talking about.
Oh, by
You
the
already know.
way,
we'll rap about that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
anybody in here and
yeah.
anybody in here be doing it? Hey man, I just started my journey last month, bro. I cook you up a beat. I'll cook you up a beat. Just send the email.
Okay, I
Good,
got you.
good
Send me one.
Blizzy,
Just
Send
send
it
man.
me
through.
just send me the email, bro.
Send
I'll
one
cook
through.
you up a beat, man. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Alabama
working on my
Patriots
craft.
right
Just
now.
shit. I just want to hear somebody rap on my shit. Whatever kind of beat you
I
want,
understand.
whatever kind of beat you
No
want,
Diddy. No
Yeah,
Diddy.
I'll rap on it
whatever
whenever
kind
you
of
want.
beat
Let
you
me
want.
know.
Just let me know. Give me an idea. You want a sample? You want a melody? I'm down. I'm cold with them samples. I just sampled that Teddy Pendergrass song the other day. That motherfucker so goddamn hard. I would play it on the speaker, but we gonna get back to the hoops, man. My
Hey,
Oh, Blizzy, you gotta follow
that
me
who
boy
back.
is this?
Winston,
Okay, see.
Oh, he got a
Yeah,
clip, huh?
OKC bad
what?
boys.
But speak of the
What?
devil, like where do we? Cause this Anthony Davis situation done got messy quick. Like where do we go from here? Like where does he go from here? Like, cause I'm getting
Hey,
to
Well,
hey,
that point.
Blizzy,
I'm
hey,
damn near
Blizzy,
getting to
hey,
that
Blizzy.
point.
Hold on
Like,
before you,
listen,
hold
bro,
on,
it's
Okay.
hold on.
time to
All right.
retire.
He's
You want
going.
me to
He's
hold up?
he's
Wait,
Hey,
going
wait.
to
You
the.
want me
Blizzy.
to
He's
answer
going to
Like,
the
that?
upper room. That's where he's
Hold on. You want
going.
me to
yeah,
answer that
but
since I'm the representation?
Hmm?
You want me to answer that?
Go ahead.
I mean,
Go
I
ahead.
could,
Go
I
ahead,
want
Ty.
but
Mister.
everybody answer.
Go ahead, Ty. He ain't heard from you in a
What you
minute.
finna say?
I
Retire?
think the thing about it is I think what's going on with the Mavs. Obviously, we don't have no GM right now, like official
Right.
GM. So I think right now, again, we're not trusting Michael Finley and the other guy with the
Isn't Mark
making the
Cuban on Twitter your GM now? He's just
but
Ryan.
they
running
No,
it.
still haven't hired nobody
no,
yet. That's
he's
crazy.
not, dude. No,
I'm
yeah,
halfway
nice try
kidding.
though.
I'm
No,
halfway kidding with that.
no, that's worse than Steve Ballmer. No, I'm good.
Yo, what's up, Ryan? Hey, yo, what's
What's up, Dylan?
I think he will get traded though. I think for me personally, I just don't know. I'm not a fan of the Atlanta trade. I'm personally not because, like, again, it's just the whole point of basically like, okay, expiring money, and a lot of people like, oh, we could get people to come to Dallas, but I'm like, respectfully, no one's gonna want to come to Dallas, bro. No
Wait,
one's.
why
They
nobody
want to go
doesn't
to
want to
Dallas. I
go
mean,
there?
some
Even though they got
guys,
Kyrie,
especially
they
when he
got
develops, some
Maxey.
guys are gonna want to go to Dallas to play with the white boy. You know, like
Yeah, but it's also too
Wait, but you
again
also have Kyrie and AD as well. It's not just
the thing
what?
about that's the whole thing about it. It's again, it's what if we deal with AD? What does Kyrie want to do from now?
right, you right. And I mean, but it's
Yeah,
damn
so
near
I
it's
think
like
like
the
he's
that's the
asking
writing
whole
is
thing.
both
damn
of
near
them.
on the wall. Like it's kind of because it's been ugly.
Because just hearing the report that Kyrie and Cooper are untouchable, it's like okay, I don't want to make Kyrie untouchable, but it's like let's hear out some name. Let's just see like what we could
Like,
do.
let's hear
Hey
out some
man, I'm gonna tell you
packages.
right now, nobody is untouchable,
That after Luka trade, bro, no one's
especially
untouchable.
in
Yeah, after that Luca
Dallas.
trade, hell no, ain't nobody
Especially in
untouchable. I see. Well, I
Dallas.
mean,
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
well,
why I'm
nah,
like,
let me
honestly
put
though,
it like
again,
this:
Luka
I'm
trade,
not
I
even
don't
waiting
know if I
for
ever
nobody
saw
was
Dallas.
untouchable until they fired Nico.
until like again, like they make the trade until they find like a GM. I think they're going to make that trade. I personally want to deal him to Chicago. Personally,
Okay, what you think? What you thinking, Buzelis,
I
Vucevic?
was thinking, if we could get someone like a Kobe
Hmm.
White, we could get someone like a Vooch, we could get someone like if we could sneak in a Kevin Herter and probably a pick,
Okay.
I'm okay with it. But as long as we add, because I think what is going to happen is I think they're trying to find a suitor for D'Lo as well with the 80 trade.
Mm.
They're trying
Wait,
to attach
what's so bad
That's.
about D'Lo? Like, why is this dude getting benched? Why?
Jason Kidd didn't like him because again Jason Kidd didn't personally like him
He's hard to
because like
coach.
again he was a Nico signing and Jason Kidd didn't approve the signing.
Mm. So it's pretty like they
So
built this team at the beginning of the year, and then shit just hit the dumpster fast. Now they trying to break it up quicker than they built it.
right, it's just like there was
It's
no
like they
fit
should have never
again.
did this in the first place.
No,
Like
they
we
should have
got
never done
legit.
the Luka trade, which is obvious. But they should have fired Nico once the trade happened, not wait like 6 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to let
it's just
him
like
make more
again,
bad decisions. Is
it don't help too. Like again, we're getting hit with the injury bug like crazy. Like Derek Lively get hurt,
yeah,
AD
yeah,
get hurt.
yeah.
We
Derek
still
Lively,
got
he out for the
Kyrie for the
season,
remainder of
ain't
the
he?
year. Hmm?
Derek Lively, he threw for the year, ain't he?
He's done for the year.
Damn, boy,
Yeah.
that's ugly right there.
So it's like right now we're
So at
hearing
this point,
offers. I
Ty,
think
is it
And
like is
Is
tank?
Christie
It's tankathon for
is
the
Christie
Cavs or
back?
for for Dallas. It's tankathon.
I mean, it don't even look like Dallas trying to tank because I'm seeing
it
them.
don't even look like it
They're
because
winning
again, like
games that they
nowadays,
shouldn't be winning. But
yeah,
it's
it's
like
like
they
Hold on, Blizzy. Hold on, Blizzy. Let Ty answer the question. Go ahead,
I
Ty.
mean, I'm with you, Ron. I believe it could be, but it's again like with players, they don't half of them want to do that. The players we have on our team ain't gonna want to do that because we still got players who gonna want to fight. I personally say do it, but it's like it don't really matter because we were the 10th seed last year. We still got the number one pick.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so it's
Let's be
like,
real. That was a gift.
who knows? The league may bless us again with again another pick.
Man, that was a gift for the Luca trade. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
man.
just like again,
But
we're gonna
my
get
question,
another
Ty, do
year.
you think you're gonna make the play? You think you're gonna make a plane over the Clippers, Memphis, and Portland? Like that's the question. I think.
Fuck no.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Understood.
Fuck no.
Understood. So it's more so
That's
basically like try the
oh
best
man.
you can for the rest of the year, but you know what a ceiling is.
And we're just basically again once we get the new GM, I think that GM's gonna make the first move for AD, and then we probably just gonna ask Kyrie, do you want to stay here? Do you want to get traded? Where you want to go? It's up to you,
That's
dude.
understood.
But again, if personally for me, I would rather just because a lot of teams rather say they rather rebuild. I'd rather retool
Hmm.
because with retooling, at least you can get some pieces that can actually complement, and actually be very, very, competitive.
Right.
Not just, hey, we're developing on Coop's timeline.
Right.
Because again, for 18 to drop 42,
Man, come on, you got your guy. I ain't no even no read. Ain't even no need to just fully go for the
N-
rebuild. You got your mans. Just build
What
around
do you
them.
want to say about your Mavs, Nap?
Oh Lord.
But
see, this is
AD,
why I'm the most reasonable one.
Ty, you don't even believe that.
Jason said, "Oh Lord,
No,
oh Lord."
so AD's going to get moved.
Bullshit.
He won't get moved until the off season or sometime next year.
mm,
They did AD's camp did this once he did not get the destination. The front office has already come out and said the only two people that they are, they know for sure are not being touched is Kai and Coop. They want the maturation
Pause if necessary.
But
pause
he
if
also, remember,
necessary.
you forgot to get Rich Paul
Might
also get
might
he
let
want
that
that
go. I'm not
contract
gonna
extension.
lie. Might let that go. That might be embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but
it's under
Hold
review.
on, wait, hold on, Ty.
It's
Hold
under
on,
review.
Ty.
Yeah.
But the only other person they're not willing to move unless the offer was correct is Najee Marshall.
Hmm.
Everybody else is fair game.
Hmm.
And again, we're in a predicament. Do I see it happening? No. Could it happen? Yes. Because one, I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but we've seen a string of injuries throughout the league. Two, people are doing this thing where they're sliding, and it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. We know that Kyrie will is getting cleared very very soon. Now depending on where we are record wise, and if we can make a push again, pause if necessary, is going to determine if we see Kai this year.
Hmm.
but don't you think that push pause kind of stopped when AD got
Hey,
hurt on Christmas?
No. My thing with AD is this. People are trying to get rid of AD because it's AD. You're
let's
not
see.
looking at what is
Oh,
best for the organization.
you up
I'm
for real?
not give People
No, but
want to give
also too, the
AD
reason they want to get
Okay.
rid of him because he's again we're going to be a second apron team next year,
Man, I love the
and
social
he's getting
media.
$52 million next year.
I love the social media team for the Heat, man. They so damn petty. Look at the caption in the Jumbotron. They so petty, and I love it.
Well,
if y'all didn't know, Blizzy just signed a two-way deal with the Miami Heat.
Jesus Christ. You know Eric Spoelstra love his undersized bigs.
grab your Cap
Not
HD now.
5'10", Blizzy. Not 5'10", Blizzy.
Hey
He putting
man,
that.
Blizzy
He putting
crazy,
that throw.
bro.
Nah,
He
he
putting
either like his undersized bigs or his point guards who can defend who really ain't point guards. So
Mario Chalmers.
I'm thinking more so Drew Smith. I might you might see me in Sioux Falls tonight.
Wait, Blizzy, why did they shut down the John Morant news for you guys? They said the Memphis ain't
The
going to
John
trade him for
Morant rumblings, it was more so like, I'm cool if we get him. I'm not fucked up if we don't, because I kind of like knew like if we get Ja, is that really gonna move the needle for us? Like, how
I,
far is that gonna take
Because the
us?
trade,
Blizzy,
because
Blizzy,
the
Blizzy,
trade would involve you guys
what's
getting
the
rid of
deal that
Davion
makes
Mitchell and
sense for you
playing with
guys to
Jalen
acquire
Hood.
a job?
Oh,
Oh my
obviously
bad.
Tyler Hero has to be in that deal. That's not even a question.
I mean, no, because they're trying to, again, for ESPN, what they said the best deal for you guys, what you guys can do, if you guys want to finesse, is get
Finesse
rid
that
of
Terry
Terry
Rozier
Rozier,
contract. I
Davion
don't think
Mitchell,
Memphis. I don't
and a
think
pick.
Memphis taking it because if we finesse the Terry Rozier contract, it's gonna cost us our picks. And I think we trying to get to the point where, because especially after seeing what Trae Young got traded for, we was basically trying to fleece him. You get Tyler Hero, we might even give you Cass and maybe Fontecchio, and you bring him over here to Miami. But again, it was one of them like, if we get him, cool, great hoops. If we don't, I'm not messed up with it because I don't know how far God moved the needle for us. Like, seeing where we at right now, how far could y'all really take us, especially compared to teams like Detroit or even like with Boston or, like, I don't know. You know,
For me,
Ja gotta find
now that
himself in
waiting until the
Memphis.
2028 deadline, that was not deadline, but like that was a bummer because it's like, we ain't got that type of time to be waiting, bro. I know we got young guys, but damn. So it's basically at the point now, since we know we're not swinging for Ja, I'm personally on board with, I've seen enough and I know how far we gonna go. We not gonna make it too far if we make the playoffs. So I say start Cass for the rest of the season and just develop them. But yeah, now
yeah,
we
for
honestly,
me, I just don't see the benefit for Memphis acquiring expiring salary because ain't no free agent signing to Memphis.
right.
Right.
If I'm a star,
Yeah, but
bro,
they
I'm
can,
not,
but they can,
I'm
but they
not
can
trying to live
still
in Memphis.
develop the young guys though.
Right,
That's the
they got
thing. Like
Jalen Wells and Cedric Coward and they got some young guys. Like it's just like,
who's their
I'm just
center
saying they
that's
but
need to
I
out?
do it by
don't.
trade or by
Who's the
Zach
center
draft.
that's
Edey.
out?
Zach
Eady's
Edey,
out.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Zach
Zach
Edey.
Edey,
Yeah.
they can definitely put something behind him. But like I said, I know if they move Ja, they definitely moving Triple J. The problem is I don't know who the hell trading for Triple J with that money and the things that he don't do as a big.
No, I think what they want is they want to make Triple J the guy. That's the thing. I think they want to make him the
Well,
Ugh,
guy.
ugh,
That
Rich
was
Paul
what
say you can
report
do
I
a one
heard.
and one.
ugh.
Rich Paul say you can do a
Bro,
one
they
and
just gotta
one.
they just
Honestly,
gotta
they should
blow
have
it
been
up.
blew it up. They should have blew it.
Honestly,
They should have
they just
blew it
gotta
up two
blow it
years
up.
ago.
It's over. It's that
They
be
hold
Chiefs'
on
problem with
they
me
hold
is
on
I
too
hate when
long.
teams wait. I hate when teams want to wait and hold on until players are nobody wants them no more, and it's
Right.
hard to get rid
I
of them.
understand that.
You feel me? Like it gets hard to get like Triple J. Like right now, you could get rid of him right now and probably get
Because
something
I don't want a
solid back
big
for
on my
him.
team,
But
bro, who could barely give me 2 rebounds,
Hmm.
man. Like, come on.
you,
Come on
you feel,
now.
yeah, it's gonna get to that Julius Randle Knicks point. Well, the Knicks fleeced the
Not
Timberwolves.
really,
I'm not
because
gonna
Julius
lie.
Randle, he done been
Yeah,
damn. I think if I'm not tripping, Julius Randle
Dude,
leads the
Julius
Wolves.
Randle's been
He
great
leads.
That's a
He he
win-win
leads the
trade. That
Wolves
was a
in win
win-win trade.
shares.
Yeah, I was like, he's been great
He
for
leads
Minnesota.
in win
Julius Randle's
shares.
been quietly
That was
very
one of
good
them
for them.
trades where I feel like both teams did well. It was best for both teams. It's one of them rare trades where both teams won in best case scenario. But I don't like, honestly. We got bigger problems to worry about than trying to get Ja. Like we have problems that can be fixed. It's just some of them overlap. It's like we need to choose: this deal with this problem, deal with this problem, or deal with them both, or deal with neither. And so what I'm looking forward to at this point is what
hey man.
packages is gonna come in for Andrew Wiggins, because I know teams have been swinging at Andrew Wiggins. So just interested to see what come in that package, and then we'll go from there. But God, please, I just can't wait to Terry Rozier get off our books. I can't wait.
Oh wait, are you a Miami Heat fan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
he
do
is.
you want like a big star? Because I know my friend who's a Heat fan and he's talked about wanting a big star.
I mean, we need one if we gonna compete. It's just like, because like listen, I like our system with the guys and the anybody it can be anybody's night. You might get 30 from Bam one night, 25 from Tyler, 32 from Norman Powell, might even get 30 from Hami, but that's only gonna take you so far. Like, everybody can't nail the Indiana formula the way Indiana nailed it.
Yeah, for sure. And one of my friends, he's talked about either wanting
I
someone
pray
like
nobody trying to
Kawhi or
copy
even
that.
like
No,
Giannis.
No,
no,
no disrespect. I
no.
mean,
You don't want any of them because I've said so. He's like,
I look at
I'm
it
willing to
like
give
this.
up
The
a bunch
only
of
way
picks
I
just to
would want
compete for a
Kawhi,
championship.
the only way I would want Kawhi is if Tyler Hero is involved in that deal, because then it gets to the point where like, okay, we trading one injury prone guy who misses games
for the better one.
for another guy who misses games, but he's better. So cool.
But yeah, the better one,
Right.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be
better.
fair
And
enough,
Kawhi will give
Memphis
us
is
more of a
willing to give
chance
up
when he out
Andrew
there on that
Wiggins in the
floor.
deal.
Let, let me tell you something about Kawhi, right? He's gonna be a risky trade for anybody off the strength that his availability is
Right.
extremely
But you
questionable
know
when
what
it
you
matters
getting if
most.
he's there, you know what you get. Like,
But that's
Yeah,
the
but the thing
thing.
is, his
The
price might
word
be
is
more
the
high now
word you
because he's
said
having his
though.
best scoring
The
season.
word you said though, Blizzy. The word you
if,
said
and
is
I,
if.
exactly. And here
That's
is,
the word.
and I feel
That's the
that, but here
key
is my
word.
thing, right? We already got the key word with Tyler Hero, especially dealing with the, injuries he's been dealing with this year. So it's like, at this point, if I'm going to if with this guy, I might as well if with a guy that's better.
If with a
Come on now,
championship
with a guy that
chance,
got
right?
championship pedgree who's been
Yeah,
there.
I feel you.
I don't hate the Kawhi
I
trade. My
respect
only
that
problem is
honestly.
I just know knowing how it go down, it's not going to involve Tyler. It's going a piece of that is going to involve Andrew Wiggins, and it's like fuck. Now we got two ifs. But I don't. We honestly got bigger fish to fry. Just at this moment, it's like,
I really like I really like the Heat team too. It's like you guys got the perfect.
man,
It's like you guys got all the perfect little swing
yeah, it's
players
just.
you need for just like you feel me. But you guys just don't got that
Yeah, I've
superstar
been.
there.
I said this is one of them teams.
Like you
This is
feel
a
me?
perfect supporting cast, and if you put a superstar in the middle of this,
Yeah, it's like a
for
perfect
sure. And if you
supporting
put a
cast,
superstar in the
bro. It's
middle of
like
this, we can make a run. It's just like
it's gonna
I
be
don't
up.
know
I ain't gonna
what Pat
front.
Riley gonna do. I don't know. It's just
Like if you would have put Giannis in the
kill him,
middle of
and
that,
then that would have been a reason to resign Norman Powell. But it's like because it's like
like
I
you
think that's
feel
the
me?
only scenario
Like
where Norman Powell comes back next year is if we swing for that star, because now we got them experienced guys around him. But if we don't swing for that star or nothing, then there's no point in paying him and bringing him back to age out because he's
I mean,
32.
the reason why the Clippers did re-sign Norm is because they didn't want to pay that big contract that he wants.
Hmm.
and I tell you this, I'll
Thank you,
tell you
Clippers.
another thing, bro. Miami teams from Florida and teams from Texas have a hidden they have like a hidden
The little tax,
perk
the little
when they
state
sign in these
tax.
free agents. This yeah, this
Hmm.
no tax shit. That comes
That
up
no
big for
state
them,
tax. Yeah,
bro.
it's just
Like
the problem is
yeah,
people
that's a big
just it's
thing.
not the state
Like
tax thing is cool, but I don't like enough players don't see it as a trade off for wanting to come. Let's just be real, bro. When you come play for Miami, cause you in the military, and like a lot of players don't
I
have that
mean,
militant, like they don't want to go through that. I told bro, you got to come to practice with knee pads, bro. That's why like certain players I'm iffy about bringing here because it's like, cause you not built for this shit. But it's yeah, we.
yeah, that heat culture is definitely. I seen that heat culture actually. I watched it change LeBron into a great play,
Yeah,
into a
Doc
greater
Rivers even
player.
said it like I noticed the
And
difference from
you feel
Cleveland to
me?
when he went to Miami. He's like, oh my, he is a student of the
Yeah,
game.
anybody. Yeah,
You know,
he became smart. Yeah, he became not that he wasn't smart before,
like even
but he
look then
really
like
was
look
starting to
what we
pick shit
did to
apart.
Jimmy Butler. Like we made him better than I thought he could ever be. Like Jimmy Butler for a
Yeah,
very short
bro.
time was a top 10 player in the league.
One of those places
It could bring the
that could
best out of
develop
you. And that's
people.
why I understand what who
Yeah, is
said was it
Miami.
Kenyon Martin or somebody who said John Morant need the discipline in Miami.
Yeah,
It's just like
sound like Kmart.
yeah, I think it was Kmart who said it. I just after again
He could.
he
I mean, he
could
could
definitely
use
like for
it. He
Ja is
could use
great.
it.
It's just I'm
He
thinking from a
could
team
use it.
standpoint and a success standpoint, how far can he take us? Because I think he could possibly take us a couple rounds in the playoffs, but I don't think he could lead us to competing again unless we build the right things around
And
him.
you
We
want to know
would have to
something
build a
else?
team
That's it.
similar to
Ja.
the 2021 Memphis team around him, which we got some player personnel who
And
can do that. You know, bam, that's an upgraded Jaren Jackson Jr. He can rebound. You got
yeah.
essentially a Dylan Brooks ish type of player with or at least can fill the role with a guy like Norman Powell. Then you got guys like Jaime Jaquez. Jaime Jaquez, I feel like we should not even anybody trying to trade for him. We should hang up the phone unless it's a superstar. That is like one of our X factors.
Oh,
Then you
you
got
over on
guys like
him.
Bruh,
Yeah, you
dude
over with
has,
him.
bruh, this been a hell of a bounce back season. Then another guy like Pele Larson, that's one of our X factors. That's a guy that make winning basketball
Blizzy,
plays. What's up, bro?
Blizzy, who did you say for a superstar? What
No, no,
player
no, no.
did you
I
say?
said we don't need to. I'm saying included in the package for a superstar. Obviously, you're not getting a superstar straight up for
Oh,
Hami.
okay,
Hell, I'm
okay,
not. Come on, Hoop.
okay.
Come on.
I'm like, damn,
Come on,
how
Hoop.
much do you
Come
love
on, Hoop.
Jaime?
You come
Pause
on, Hoop.
everything he was doing. He said, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, my bad, Blizzy.
Come
I'm
I'm
about to
on,
say
like,
Hoop.
that nigga Blizzy been
I
chilling
think
with
I've been
Pat
in these
Riley
spaces
too
long
much.
enough. You know. Come on, Hoop.
nah, you good. I just thought you was that high
No,
on Jaime.
man,
You know what I
no,
mean?
no. Obviously, he would have to be in the package for a superstar player, and that's a damn good player to put in the package for a superstar. He's good. It's just like that's one of them guys. Like he is a big
So
reason.
you don't think somebody like John Moran would be worth it?
I think John
Because
Morant.
let me,
I would trade
because
Tyler
I feel like there's only a handful of guys that you could get that even give you that chance of that you guaranteed. You know what I mean? Don't you think Jaws maybe that what that second, third tier of guys that could give you a chance? No.
again. I think it's
No,
only so far he
no.
can take us, and I don't think we can fully compete or or have a chance of competing or scaring a OKC or a Denver with Ja. Like I see the ceiling.
You wanna know what
That's why I was like,
I
I don't
think
hate.
about
So
Ja
you
real
could be
quick?
better than you're just looking straight to the finals. That's where you're going because
Not necessarily straight to the
you'll be.
finals, but more so to the future. Like we could
I mean,
get Ja.
Straight to the finals.
you said two Western teams, so I thought you was thinking finals. You
Yes,
said Denver.
Right.
yeah, obviously, but like I said,
Who said, "Wait, straight to the
but
finals"?
read between the lines in that in order to get to those, we have to go through teams like Detroit. We have to go through New York. We have to go through
Yeah,
Boston
for
when
sure,
Tatum come back. So it's
for
like
sure.
with Ja in this roster, like it's only so far I can see this going. Like I don't think Ja can take us further than Jimmy Butler.
Like if they get Ja, right? You think they'll get out the
I think
first
we
round?
can, depending on who we play. But the problem is,
who is somebody
Yeah, nah, that's what
who is
I'm saying.
somebody
Cause
that you could
you gotta remember something, bro.
get,
Only
Blizzy?
four
Who is somebody
teams
you could get that
in
you
each
huh?
conference get to the second round.
who is somebody you could get, Blizzy, that you feel like can give you that?
That chance. I
Yeah,
mean, obviously,
that's actually attainable.
I and that's the problem. I don't know who's because Pat Riley's so damn unpredictable at this point. I don't know who. Like when I genuinely scratch my head with this, but off top,
It's under
I
review.
wouldn't hate a Kawhi
That was good.
trade.
That was a good call. That was a good call. That's all.
Kawhi
I
Leonard right
listen, I'm
now.
saying I wouldn't
Get
hate
Kawhi right
Ooh,
now. That's all it is.
I wouldn't hate a Kawhi trade as long as Tyler Hero is involved in the deal because again, like I said earlier, you're
wow.
exchanging one if
Mm.
for another if that's better and we know who he is when
So
he
you
gets
got
there.
Kawhi Leonard. You got faith Kawhi Leonard gets you there right now.
Damn.
If he play,
Games missed and all.
as long as
Mm.
he there come playoff time,
Injury concerns and
injury
all.
concern, as
Oh man.
long as he is
Hoop,
there.
hoop.
Okay,
Oh, no, hold on, hold
Here's
on,
the
hold on.
thing, Hoop.
I'm gonna pop in here real quick. Hold on a second. Hold
Blizzy's
on.
Again,
taking the
this is
Raptors
I want to say
formula.
this. Hold
He's
on a
again,
second.
taking the
this
Hold
is
on a
what
Raptors
second.
I'm
Hoop,
formula.
hoop, hoop. Your exact words were missed games and all. You realize Kawhi has only missed to this point 3 less games than Steph Curry this season. He's
Mm.
only
no,
missed.
I trust me. I know. I lost some money to
I,
Kawhi. So
I,
Right.
I'm just
Exactly.
trying
Like
to.
we
I'm
know
just
that.
trying to
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
hoop. I'm just
You
trying
ain't
to say,
know.
hoop. Like Kawhi's pretty much played a good portion of
no,
the season,
he's been healthy. I'll give
then
him
like
that.
he literally just
and
he
he's
just
looked
he just
really
he had a
good.
55 point game.
I'm just saying in totality, Ryan,
In
because you know.
totality,
I
I
feel
think
you.
in,
But
I
in
no, I
feel
get
you.
small
what
in
you're saying though.
totality, based on what
He
Kawhi
gave
done showed me,
Constantine 100 points in a week.
I think Kawhi gives us a
Healthy
better
as your
chance.
latest as your
I
latest.
think
Gave
Kawhi gives us
Constantine
a better
100 points in a
chance.
week.
Not saying we can win it, but I think we have a better chance with Kawhi than we do with Ja. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna have to keep my
Gave the
eyes.
Thompson twins 100 points in a week.
I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on the because I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on the Giannis thing. I know how Miami get. We miss out on every big superstar, but obviously that's the cash ticket right there. But who don't want Giannis, right? So I just snapped.
Yeah, Blizzy, get it. You know, like the line for the Jordans. Get in line, bro.
I just I just snapped on
No,
pretty
I'm
much.
crying because I'm crying 'cause I can see Bush being that guy. Hey, what size you wear, bro? What size you
Right,
get?
right. Because it's everybody gonna be in line
Everybody in
for them
line for that,
Jordans.
boy. You ain't
Yeah,
lying, boy.
funnily enough, bro. Funnily enough, I think I'm the only nigga in this city that's 5'10" and wears size 12, so I ain't gotta worry about mine running out.
Shit, 12
Uh,
was popular
Blizzy,
though.
man, never change, Blizzy, never change,
5'10" and a
man.
size 12, and me, my feet big as hell, bro.
Yo, Wait, why do you
You
guys
were
think
supposed to
they're
be
Well, and
six three.
I
God
also
made a
want to
playing?
say
Man,
mistake.
too,
come
I
on
also want
now.
to say too about Giannis,
God
the,
stunning gets broke
Man,
by
that
an
the
shit,
big
arrow.
thing
man,
about
that's the worst
Giannis
thing you could
too,
have did to me.
Brian Windhorst said this. He said one of the main reasons why trades are getting held up, or like there's not as many trades right now, is because teams are monitoring Giannis and they're keeping all their assets for Giannis. So
Mm-hmm.
that makes total sense, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause
Wait, Ryan, can you send that to here? Because it's like so weird. Like I'm bored of there being no trades. I'm bored.
He's not leaving, bro. I'm
yeah,
sorry to tell you.
And
he
the
He's
said
crazy
gonna be a
thing is
he
buck
that
said
the
he
forever.
not
crazy thing is
leaving,
I
but I
think
don't
he
believe him.
actually
But
does
what he's
want
at?
I
to
don't
Wait,
leave.
believe
wait,
him.
wait, wait, wait. Here's the thing, though.
I
You
don't
want to know
believe him.
why
He
I
don't want to
believe him,
keep
bro?
losing. I
Because
don't believe
I
him.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
Wait,
why I
I don't
believe him.
believe this though
Because I'm
because
gonna
it
tell
feels
you
like
why I
Giannis
believe
wants
him.
to leave
Because
because he's not playing well right now. It feels like he's taking his value.
So in the
he just
jumbotron,
gives
Dylan,
that,
this
bro.
Brian Windhorst 2 days
Like
ago.
like like take away the superstar factor from him and just look at him as a human real quick. Like he don't seem like that type of guy
Nah,
to just,
definitely.
to lie about. Like if he wanted to trade, he would have said that.
But
Like,
then
yeah, I
No,
want
he's
to
again,
saying
trade.
he wants
understand
out because
that,
he's not playing that
understand
well right
like how
now.
much friction you can cause by publicly coming out and saying that, right?
I mean,
Giannis strikes me as
I mean, your team's
Giannis is
already.
very intelligent, and he know how to play his
Yeah,
cards. And also the type
like
of
even
player
if your
he
team is
is. We
already
remember the
like,
first time when the Bucks was kind of having trouble and he was like, "Hey man, build something around me or I'm gonna shake the spot." And they did and led to a championship. And now we're at the point now where the Bucks is like they back is against the wall. They don't have draft picks for real. They don't have nothing next to Giannis. They don't really have any valuable trade assets to put anything next to Giannis. It don't look like the situation gonna get better no time soon. And Giannis don't like to lose. Giannis want to be great. Especially when you sitting in that room when your peers have as many rings as you do. You got as many rings as the Shea, as the Jokic, you one Luka ring away from another one of your peers. You got Tatum, like Giannis want to be great, and he knows that if he stays in Milwaukee long term with the situation they dealing with, that's just not gonna happen.
No,
but I
but
tell
I'm
you
telling
this,
you this
right?
right now.
If
Why
he
is Giannis
stays in
not playing that
Milwaukee,
well right now? It feels like he's taking his value
nah,
out.
It's just a little slump, just a little slump. It's
I
Giannis. He'll be alright.
look, if he does win like if he stays in Milwaukee, right, and they could manage to build like one more
That'll
championship
be a fucking miracle.
contending team around him
That'll be
before the
a miracle.
retirement, like you feel me?
Cause
But
let's
I don't
see
see
how many
miracles
years
happen
where Giannis will
before.
be a free agent. What, 2027? So
Yeah.
that'll
Yeah,
likely be his
27.
last
We
super high paying deal, and that'll be them last 4 years of Giannis being Giannis we know. Cause what he just turned, 31?
No, because my problem with Giannis is his game relies on athleticism, and once he loses that first step, he's kind of cooked. Honestly, I would not give Giannis a big deal at that point.
Yeah,
Like we've seen
it
enough with
can get
guys who
risky.
fall off a cliff.
It can get risky because we like with his play style. Once you get older and start to slow down,
but you want to know the key? The
No, but
key
we
is
just saw that with Paul George. He
like
got
even
paid
if he
after an
does lose
All-Star
a step,
season, and then look, he's not even a star anymore.
who's
Paul
not a star?
George, my go fell off. I've
Yeah, but
admitted
that's
that
that.
too.
Him and Giannis
yeah,
are two
Paul
different
George.
players, though. You can't.
I don't think
One's
Paul
a
George
superstar.
was. I don't
One's
think
a
Paul
super
George was ever a
superstar.
top five player in the league.
Yeah, but
I think
Giannis
that
is
was like
unstoppable.
1 year.
Make no mistake about it. Hold on,
Man,
Well,
friend.
Giannis
we,
is
we, we won't
unstoppable.
talk about, we
The
won't talk
hot
about that
year,
another day.
Jay. That was a
Giannis
hot
is, you feel
year,
me? Giannis is the
It was a great
unstoppable.
year, though. It was
Giannis
a
is the
great year.
unstoppable force,
and
bro.
that
Great
shit
year.
Like
cost
you
him
feel
his
me?
shoulder.
But there's no guarantee you can have that longevity though, because we've seen superstars that like fall off early because of like athleticism.
Happens. It just all depend on, like, especially at this age, we know Giannis's game. Like, this is more the higher caliber of you are who you are. So I don't expect Giannis to become no sniper. I don't expect him to become a
Yeah.
fully back to the basket fadeaway threat. Like, I don't, this is who he is.
But you better believe though, if Giannis becomes a free agent and Milwaukee decide to let him walk, there
They
is a
not letting him
team that
walk.
will give him the
They
bag to come
Milwaukee is
there.
Yeah,
gonna put that
those
offer
last
on
two
the
years are
table.
not going to
Yeah.
look good. I will
Now
tell
I'm
you
just
that.
saying, I'm just letting y'all know there is a team like there is a team out there who will
For
toss
sure.
him the bag,
For surely.
Minnesota, like
For
a Minnesota
surely.
type of team that will be like,
Especially
yo,
with
yeah,
Rudy off
come
them books
play
and
with
Mike
Ant.
Conley retired.
Yeah. You
For
feel
surely.
me?
Nah,
Like so
it's quite a few teams out there I'm sure would throw, like, I wouldn't put it past the Lakers to throw everything they have at him to put him next to Luka. It's just like, is Giannis really realistic for
That was
anybody?
definitely a pause, Blizzy.
Man, Anyway,
What if Denver try? What if Denver want to trade Jamal Murray and Cam Johnson and whatever
that'll
else they
piss
want
me
over there
off.
for him?
That'll piss
That
me
would be
off.
crazy as fuck,
You
bro.
already can't stop Jokic, then you put this big motherfucker next to him.
I'm a
Man,
scream.
it won't be quite as bad as when KD did what he did on the 4th of July in 2016 though. That
Nah,
that
I'll never
that
forgive KD for that,
that
bro. Well,
Here we
I've
go.
forgiven him. I'm not gonna
Nah,
lie.
summer
I've forgiven him,
2016,
but
as a
I
Heat
got
fan,
over it.
summer 2016
Yeah.
was a horrible year for me. We lost all them good players, lost Luol Deng, lost Joe Johnson, then Dwayne Wade walked out the door, then
Hey, you
KD
want to know
goes
the
to the
crazy
fucking
part about
Warriors.
KD doing that, Blizzy? You want to know the crazy part, Blizzy, about KD doing
What's
that?
up?
Is like I really thought he was gonna stick it through because we went and got a little
I
Victor
thought he was gonna
Oladipo
go
and
to
a
Boston.
draft move. Like I
I
knew he
thought he
wasn't going
was.
there. I thought it was either I thought it was stay with
I
us
thought he
or
was going to
Washington.
Boston. Washington would go.
That's what
KD,
I
John
thought.
Wall, and Bradley Beal would have been sick at that time, though. That would have been nice. That would have been
Yeah,
nice.
it would have
That
been.
would have
And he
been
from
nice.
there.
But
He
like
from that
I'm pretty
area.
sure all of us in this space remember exactly what we was doing when that ESPN notification hit our phones.
I was eating a
Man,
cheeseburger.
I was at a
Actually, the notification didn't even hit my phone. My boyfriend came rushing in the room. He was like, "Yo, you heard Katie went to Golden State?" I'm like, "Man, stop fucking playing with
man.
my emotions
I
like
was
that,
at
bro.
a
I ain't playing with you, nigga." I turned on
I
the
was
TV.
Cause let's
I
see, I
was
was
like,
15. I
"Oh
still
man."
had that little LG. I was at a family barbecue and I didn't even have the ESPN app. I had the NBA app. So yeah, my mother said, Katie, I had to check. I rubbed my eyes and everything, barbecue sauce on my fingers and all. I'm like, ain't no way. Fuck my summer up. Mind you, this was right after Dwayne Wade left Miami, so I was already in this deep state of depression.
You was
It
already,
was a
yeah, you was
horrible,
already
horrible
feeling
summer.
it, man.
Wait, is it because the Miami Heat never
And
get
then,
anyone?
I found out he didn't even call Westbrook and tell him. Westbrook found out the
Mm,
way I did.
damn, man.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
And then
damn.
Russ being one of my favorite
Hey,
Yo,
players,
Alex.
like
Blizzy,
all time. What's up, brother?
Hey, Alex.
do you think it's
No,
hard, like, when the
no,
Heat
Alex.
don't get
Check your
anyone at
DM.
all?
Huh?
You
Do
up,
you think
bro?
it's hard that the Heat don't get anyone, like, these days?
Is it possible?
Do you think it's hard that the Heat don't get anyone? Like, it's really hard. That you guys have, like, never really done much of these free agency years.
Yeah, I
Because I
mean,
remember, like, in the summer, DeMar was rumored to you guys.
I never wanted DeMar.
Oh, you didn't?
I never wanted DeMar.
I mean, well, what's there to really like about him?
I never wanted DeMar. It was nothing he could do. He could never do more for us than Jimmy did. I never wanted DeMar. I was more so,
Yeah.
I was the
You gotta,
most sick about the Dame situation where Portland pretty much stuck the middle finger up to us and sent them to Milwaukee, even though we had the package. Like, I hate Portland. I hate the Blazers.
Why did
Oh,
Portland do that, though? It makes no
They
sense.
were
This
being
team was on
petty,
half
bro.
of the Bucks.
IGM, man. Oh, I don't want to get into it. It basically being petty. They basically, cause
you a fool.
they sent him to our direct rival, like Milwaukee at the time. You remember the three-way rivalry between Miami, Milwaukee, and Boston? Like, they could have sent him anywhere. They could have sent him any fucking where, bro. That shit pissed me off, bro. Fuck the Blazers.
Wait, but why were the Blazers being cheap like that?
Well, for one, obviously they didn't want Tyler Hero, but that's why we was offering up so many picks. Like we was damn near finna offer up the rest of the decade's picks for Dame. It's just like I don't, man. It was just being
I
petty,
mean,
bro.
hey, to be honest, now we know that Dame really wanted to stay in Portland. Now that he went back there.
Nah, but even then, like, but remember
but
in the
honestly,
headlines,
Blizzy,
Dame was like, I want to go to Miami. Like, Dame said he wanted to come to, and that's another thing that pisses me off.
And only, yeah, he said
Everybody
only
want to come to
Miami, nowhere
Miami, but
else.
we
It's like
can't
Fox
get
wanting to go to
nobody.
Spurs.
At all.
Everybody want to come to Miami, but we can't never get them. But Trae Young wanted to go to Washington and they made it happen. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
this shit
yeah,
definitely gets stressful. It gets
yeah.
stressful, fool. Cause Dame wanted to come here. DeMar actually did want to come here, even though I didn't want him here. Ja had us on the list. Giannis said
Yeah, and
us
it
or New
seems like
York.
there's a common denominator there, Blizzard. I don't know what it
To
Yes,
be
it's
is.
honest,
Pat
DeMar
Riley,
wanted to
it's
bro.
go
the
to
bro,
Look,
it's
Portland.
bro,
your
He
I
wanted
love
to
bro,
go
Pat.
to
it's
I
your
look.
Toronto also.
bro, it's your
I
market.
love
It's the
Pat
market
Riley
that
and
you got.
all, bro, but like I've been said, like it's time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let Spo do a Brad Stevens, and I bet you he gonna work some magic. I know it.
Right, right.
Just
Okay.
let Spo do a Brad Stevens. But like I said,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of at the stage like I'm one of them guys. I see writing on the wall, and I know how to accept shit, whether it's bad or not. Like if your girl leave you, oh well, don't even beg. You can't get her back.
At all.
Um, I am prepared to sit the rest of this decade out because I know that Pat Riley will not be in that front office past 2030. I'm confident.
Mhm.
So I'm just
Now,
prepared.
okay, and
I'm
now when
prepared to
you
sit it out.
say past 2030,
He
you're
will.
not thinking that he
He will be. He
will.
will be. He will be gone. Pat Riley is
Okay,
going to eventually step down before. So he's
okay,
going to
when
step
you
down
say
before the end of this
gone,
decade.
right? Like when you say gone.
He's going to step down, not die.
Oh, okay. I
Not
just
because
wanted to make
I
sure we
remember. Yeah,
weren't
I
putting the
know we
energy
was in
out
here.
there, good brother.
Nah,
That's all.
I remember we was in here with that
You know,
Knicks fan.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, we was
That
in
was,
here with that Knicks fan. Tom,
that
boy,
was
yeah, nah.
crazy.
He gonna do. He
Nah,
gonna
that
do.
was crazy.
Yeah, Pat Riley is
Pat
going.
Riley is to the
That was
Heat
wild.
what the Queen was to England.
Mm, more or less. I mean, he run a strict program over here. It's
Like
almost.
how everybody had to think about what
I
he
don't
had
want to
to
call
do.
it a dictatorship, but it's like a Kim Jong Un regiment over here.
Oh man.
That's why everybody can't play over here. By the way, the Khalil Ware Eric Spoelstra situation. Rarely do I get on my young dude because I rock with Khalil Ware hard, but pause. But when Spo said what he said in that press conference after he didn't play him in the second half of that game, Khalil got on Twitter and did the worst thing that you could have possibly did. Like you should have just shut the fuck up and let
Damn,
it
that's
play out.
kind of harsh, but
I
you know what
know
I'm
it's
saying?
harsh, bro, but it's the truth, dog.
Damn,
Like,
that
why would you?
that ain't
Honestly, I
that ain't
was.
good, man.
What did he say,
Hold
Blizzy?
on,
That
hold on.
ain't that ain't
I'm
good,
finna
brother.
put it in the
Yeah, I seen that.
jumbotron. I got it bookmarked.
Seen that. Yeah, he basically said he need
Damn,
more
you got it
minutes.
on
Basically, what
I
he
got it
feedback?
said.
bookmarked. Yes.
Basically, said he need more minutes.
Damn, that's what he was on, Alex.
Basically, what he was
Look up
saying.
top. But yeah, I like rarely do I try to get on Ware because I've been very high on Khalil Ware. Like I think at this current moment, outside of Bam, that's the most valuable player on our team. Like
So,
value wise,
Blizzy, what you think? What you think the problem? Because I'm on the outside looking in. I just think Spo need to let him like.
you think
I'm
let
of the
him loose?
mindset. You got to fail on the court. You got to fail on the court, especially a player
I
like him,
understand.
as talented as he
I
is.
think,
You got to let him
and
fail
I
on the
feel
court.
that, and I'm halfway with you on that, but I'm also on the other side of I know how Eric's supposed to do. Like he not on your ass like this
Right,
unless
right.
he believe in you. He wasn't even on Whiteside ass like this. And
So let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead. My
what's
bad.
up, bro?
Is it the fact that he responded? Because I don't necessarily see
Yes, it's the
anything
fact that he
wrong with
responded. He
what he
should not have
says.
responded. Put your
Okay.
head down and go to work, bro. You know what he coach you all about. Put your head down and go to work, bro. You see what Spo said? Look at the press conference. Oh, okay, that's how you feeling? Bet. I'm finna let my play show you. You don't, cause in my eyes, you get on Twitter and respond, that's damn near diva-ish. You acting like a diva. I don't like that. I don't want to see that right there. We already having issues about your motor. We have certain, like, as good as you can be. Like, you remember the run he went on, what, a month and a half ago, the 2020 games. It's like, I see what you can be, but at the same time, on the other side of that is you have situations like this where Spo pulling you or you do something stupid and he get on your ass and you go back out there with your head down. Like, come on, man. That's why I said something about us been missing. Like, we need another UD type presence in our locker room. Cause if UD was on that bench, I guarantee you Khalil Ware would probably be playing more. Like, them veteran presence is matter, bro. Like,
Blizzy, just from what I noticed,
yeah,
Keller Ware doesn't seem like he can. He
he
doesn't
can't
seem
handle the
like he's
pressure.
the guy that. But he can't play if he's not able to play through mistakes. He seems like he's more worried about messing
Messing
up
up.
versus
Yeah.
doing his
And as
job.
a
I
coach
would
in
agree.
hoop, you a coach.
And some guys just struggle. I think he's one of those. Like he just looks like he's out there trying to
Not
Be too
mess up.
He's
perfect. He
playing.
thinking too hard.
not mess
Yeah,
He's
up. Yeah,
playing
And
not
hoop,
exactly.
you a
to
coach,
make
hoop.
mistakes.
You a coach.
I
Yeah.
want to disagree with you, but you got it spot on. I want
Nah, he
to.
right, Jay. And hoop,
No,
you a
no, no.
coach.
He
And Jay,
100%.
even
Right.
you, Jay, you said
Yeah.
you done coach AAU teams, right? And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
some
Yeah.
other
because
guy.
He's
I'm not
not wrong.
knocking how Spo feels because he does have, but I
Yeah.
just think he's one of them guys where it's got to be a partnership. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
And he's just one of
Yeah.
them. It's just I think he's always gonna be like that
Yeah, for sure. And it's one of them.
because it's mental.
As a and as a coach, I'm pretty sure you and Jay, you done coach. I'm pretty sure there's other guys in here who done coach. And like I said, I remember what our coach used to tell us. Coach always say, if you fuck up, don't look over here. That let me know right then and there if I need to pull you. It's one of them, like, let's say you miss a rotation and you know your man just scoring this in your head, like, fuck, I not. And you look over there at coach and, like, come on, you worry about how coach feel about it, where you usually like, okay, I made a mistake, get back on, okay, get back on, offense, get back on defense, So
Right.
that's a blockage. It's one of them. I'm hoping he can mature with it over time because he's only 21. I hope, I really do hope it matures over time. That's why I said
I ain't gonna lie to you, Blizzy. I love little bro to death. I do. I told you this when y'all
yeah,
got
you
him.
told me.
I love him to death.
You think it's gonna
No,
always
that's
be
who
there?
he is, bro. That's who he is, bro.
Say it's more
That's who
so,
he is.
yeah, it's,
The literally what Hoop said hits it right on the head
you
for
too
me.
scared to mess up. You
Where
got all the
well,
talent in the
well,
world,
well,
but you
well,
playing not to mess up. You thinking too hard out there.
because unfortunately, and who knows this when he's definitely way more attached to coaching more younger players because he has more experience with that. You got to know their personalities.
Yeah,
He is a people pleaser.
yeah.
He is. He
I
is.
can definitely
God
see
bless
it.
him. He's an awesome kid, awesome talent, good heart. He doesn't want to fail. He does not. He does not want to fail. It's just the fact that, bro, he said, I haven't talked to him in a couple of years, and I know he's thinking about what Spo said.
For sure.
That hit home. Especially that last comment, that hit home for him. You can
Mm-hmm.
tell. You can tell that bothered him.
He
That
wanted
bothered
to
the
say
hell out of him.
more, but
Yeah,
you know,
Man,
but
exactly.
yeah.
That
Cause
But
when
Blizzy,
you
he
know Spo.
responded,
Y'all know
you
Spo.
read
but
between the
Blizzy,
lines.
that's
Yep.
why I asked
Yep.
that question
Boy.
because again, you know your personnel, but Spo is one thing to hold bec- players accountable, but I feel like coaches take this and run with it because at the
I
end of the
I
day,
personally think some coaches don't do it enough.
no, hold on, but because there are those coaches who don't do it enough, there are those coaches who do it far too often. But the thing about it, because Hoop and I were having a conversation before y'all came to the space of knowing your personnel and knowing how to get the result out of them. You may be able to go to a Jay and be like, Jay, what the hell are you doing? You messing up. Whereas Hoop, you may have to say, hey, I know you missed your last 4 jump shots, but the team needs you right now. You may have to approach that in a different situation. Same message, different way.
I think the difference with heat culture is there's a standard. So
Mm-hmm.
outside of us individually giving you positive affirmation, it's more about you know what your job is,
Mm-hmm.
do your fucking job. And if you're not
Right.
doing your job,
Mm-hmm.
then versus on some teams you have those conversations
You
with
got a
certain
longer
guys or
leash.
coaches have that conversation,
And
yeah,
Hoop, you a Laker
versus in
fan.
heat
Y'all play
culture.
to a certain standard. Like, you see what JJ Redick done said in his, I'm pretty, you can relate to that as a Laker fan. Like, y'all have a standard. Like, the
Yeah.
Heat, the Lakers,
You
the
do.
Spurs, the Celtics, to a degree, the Mavs, like teams like
But
them.
I'm just speaking as far as even to how you guys handle the players on the court and like the work, like everything is your job, you should be doing your job, there's nothing else. Whereas on other coaches there might be more positive affirmation, there might be more, you know what I mean? I'm not saying there's not that in Miami. It's more if you're not doing your fucking job, you're not playing.
Right.
Understood.
And that's just different from some, every culture is different. Some cultures have it differently, where coaches, they lean more into what helps the player be successful versus this is my way or the highway.
I understand that. And that's why I mentioned like Boston and one of them teams that hold certain standards, and even
Right.
LA,
Right.
like y'all do it too in LA. I done seen some guys like, it's the reason why Dalton connect in and out the rotation. Like,
You got to be specific. Where in LA? Because you got
I'm
you
speaking the
got the
hoop.
No,
purple
no,
you got the purple team
We
over
be
there,
talking about
we
and
Staples
know.
Center, my guy.
Trust me, we
and
We
know,
know
Doc.
and
You
exactly
don't got
which
to be.
LA.
and then you got
We
the, and then you got the people who don't show up to work and hide behind trees.
Yo,
Hey,
fam.
boy, that Mavs and Clippers, wherever we're gonna always be, bro. Hey, keep it going forever. But
That's
like,
that's 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 comedy right
nah,
there. That's
that's yeah,
comedy right
that's
there.
killer, bro. But like I said, it's
29
I
million
feel you
reasons.
on that, and I'll even agree with you, Hoop. Like sometimes I do wish Spo was just a little bit more, just a tad tiny bit more lenient with like a little bit more positive affirmation and stuff. And then obviously we know how Pat Riley going. It ain't none of that. It's like you do this or nothing. And I think that's more so a greater good of the team thing than a great good of a player thing. That's why so many players, when they leave Miami, they don't do it well. You seldomly do they like stay consistent, like a guy like a Max Strus or something. But like, look at Caleb Martin since he done left. Look at Kendrick Nunn over there in Turkey, or look at it's one of them situations. So I think it's always a greater good of the team thing, which I don't hate. But with Spo being on, he definitely streaky for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't hate the mentality though, because it's just for the greater good of the team. And I think, like I said, Spo on Khalil like that because he really believe in him and he sees something in him. Because similar to Khalil, it's another player on the short leaves, Nikola Jovic. He got pulled out the rotation at a point this year because he was fucking up. Mind you, we just paid him. And he probably on a shorter leash because he could end up in a trade package before Khalil were due. So, but you notice since he done been back in the rotation, he kind of starting to simmer and get it cool again. Like Yakachunas, I'm pretty sure, despite him having these last couple good games, he probably on a short leash. Like he probably going through the same thing Khalil went through last year, not playing the first half of the season. So I don't hate the better, greater good of the team mentality. But like you said, I do wish it was just a tad bit more like positive affirmation. Like sometimes a guy need that hell yeah, bro, good rotation or good pickup like that. That can do a lot. Just one good time that could make a difference for a whole game, bro, a whole series.
I agree.
When we do get back to being in the series conversation, at this moment, I'm just worried about our books. Yeah, boy, I heard the noise waves over here. It got so quiet. Oh, here we go. All Star Starters. Hmm.
How was Ant
Yeah.
Man?
Who
How was
made
Ant
that?
Man
Who
not a
made
I'm
that
starter?
finna
right
put it
now?
in the jumbo right now.
How was Ant Man not a starter?
That is
This
nasty,
is
Ant-Man.
insane. Insane.
Wait. Who made it?
It's in the jumbo.
Let me
That's
see.
insane.
Okay.
Oh, this
Wait,
is
hold on.
what?
I, they
Wait.
said today. They said today Wemby got in over Ant on with the fan vote.
Oh, with the
Basically, that
fan
was
vote. I mean that
it came
I
down
I
to
can
understand
Ant,
that.
see
Ant
that,
and
but
Wemby.
what I mean, what we was talking about earlier though, Ant and Steph was razor close. That's
But
what
yeah, that
we were.
shouldn't even been no conversation to me, honestly.
I mean, really? You feel
I'm
like you feel like
serious.
Ant should have got in
I'm
that much
being
more over
serious with you.
Steph?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. I'm with you on that. I
He's been a
mean,
better player this season, and his team has been better this season. I don't know
yeah, because I mean,
what's the argument for Steph.
it ain't like you could put him over Shea or Luca. Like shit, how you gonna do
Right,
that?
right.
It's oh my God, Maxi, Brunson, Cade, Brown, and Giannis. Who the hell is gonna play? Oh wow, who the hell is gonna guard Wimby?
I mean that's an all
It's an
star
all
game. It's
star
not
game.
like
It's
it's
just
gonna be
gonna
the
be an
yeah,
interesting.
it
It's
ain't gonna
gonna be an
be
interesting matchup because it's like, is you
And it's gonna
gonna?
be the world versus Team USA too. So they gonna
Mm,
I don't know how they gonna
so wait a minute. If they're
that's
doing
gonna
the
be interesting.
wait.
starters
Hold
then
on.
so what is the world
So
team then? They
one,
having a
two, yeah, because
That's
it's
a good question, Jay. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it's the
you see what
world
I'm
versus
yeah,
saying?
because
Like that's kind
it's
of
the world
wild to
versus
this
me.
is
USA though.
five world players and five. Wait, one, two, three,
Yeah,
four,
that's
five.
exactly how they did it. Yeah, it's 5 world and 5 American.
But all five Americans are
Interesting.
guards.
Yep. You
So
ain't lying. You ain't
all
lying. I'm
five
looking at it. Yeah,
Americans are
you ain't lying.
guards.
You ain't lying.
What the hell?
Because the five unit
Uh,
players, Luca,
they got a traditional
Jokic.
lineup.
Yeah.
No, I mean this year's gonna be different because it's 16 Americans plus 8 world players, so we're probably gonna get more than 24 All Stars.
God damn. Man, when All Star so watered down, bring the 1-on-1 tournament at this point.
No, it's gonna be good though because you have 2 USA teams and 1 world team, and plus after they select 12 West and 12 East, they have to select extras until they hit 16 Americans and 18 world. I mean 8 world.
Well, shit, if that's the case, boy, Norman Powell just might sneak in that motherfucker.
Norman's gonna make it.
He might sneak in there. I mean, name value, you know, he's obviously got to fight some other dudes. Name value. It's like he'll bucket, but at the end of the day, it's Norman Powell. The kids don't know Norman Powell,
No,
so you know,
I mean, listen,
just
man. If
being
they
we
didn't
just
The
being
know,
kids
real,
don't
bro.
like Storm and Norman. Come
Bro, the
on,
listen,
kids
man.
and the
listen,
casuals don't know nothing about
listen,
Stormy Norman.
listen.
They don't.
If the kids didn't know what Al Jefferson was and called him a bum, I would like to think Norman Powell is going to
Come
kind of
on now,
fall under the radar.
come on now,
I could be wrong.
come on now, come on now,
You know, I could be wrong, Alex. I'm just saying
come
I
on
could
now,
be.
Jay. Tell them. Yeah, the
I
kids.
know, right?
This is
I know, man.
damn.
Kids,
Tyler
man.
Hero
They don't
unlikely
watch.
to rejoin
Hey,
during the.
listen, the
God
kids don't
damn.
watch their socks anymore. You heard about
God
that?
damn. Tyler.
Don't watch their socks anymore, man.
Milwaukee blows 23-point lead.
Oh my God. See what I'm talking about? Giannis is he not he. Do you think he
They
want?
still won though. They still won though.
Man, but still
Yeah,
though,
but
it's the
they still
point.
won the
It's
game.
the point, bro. Giannis don't want us,
It's
man.
the principalities
It's
of
the
it.
principality, Smokey.
I understand. I
Yo,
understand.
the
And
Mm-hmm.
then they gotta
principality.
they just survive this and gotta turn
It's
around and go play the
principalities,
That
man.
was
I
Thunder.
good.
understand.
That
I
was
get it.
good, Jay.
Hey, we try, Ryan. We try.
Then they survive this and turn around and gotta go play the Thunder. Mm-mm. But after the Thunder, they got a pretty decent stretch. The Jokic-less Nuggets, the Mavs, the Sixers, the Wizards.
Blizzy, I don't like how you said the Mavs.
Man, let's be real, Napoleon. Look, y'all good at winning games.
You
Y'all ain't
almost
supposed to.
have to reply to stuff like that now, don't you?
You kind of do. Cause it's like y'all be winning games. Cause
Interesting.
like Jay,
Okay.
they be winning games that they shouldn't win. Like if you let me look at the like. I mean, shit. Let's see. They on a little.
But Blizzy, what did I say earlier in the season? We're losing game. We're in games
Y'all
and
know
they're
how to
losing them in
lose.
the fourth.
Yeah,
We know how to lose them
y'all
in the
know how to
fourth.
lose games, just like the Pelicans, just like us.
Damn.
No, I take that as a sign of disrespect because the Pelicans, they just be fucking up the
Yeah,
church's
I ain't
money.
gonna lie, I ain't gonna do you like that, cause the Pelicans, that's a special type of know how to lose. Shout out my boy Russell Westbrook though. I don't know if he is, but I really, really hope he get a team. I hope he like get on a team next year. I really do.
I
He
mean,
been playing good
I
this
hope
year
everyone
too.
on the Kings is on a different team next year
For
because all
sure.
those guys deserve better.
For sure. But you know how they kind of tried to already slick tried to phase Westbrook out this year, so man, I don't like
It
He
that.
been
makes no.
playing
That's
good
why
this
they're
year.
still doing that. It makes no sense.
I don't like that. Yeah.